1999. Oh, what a lovely time. This little life of mine. They gave me mine to shine after her legs intertwined. This little light to mine. They had to blow their mind. I'm a premature kind. Had a premature mind before the age of 5. Kissing on these girls and chasing after they behind. Now my mom whooping mine. And by the age of 9, I remember my first rhyme. Wrote in red ink on college rule lines. I was in grade 5. Numb to the fact that I had a great mind. It just wasn't that time for me to realize that 9 years on this earth a very long time. Now if you think that I'm lying, go inside my mind. Don't be afraid of what you'll find. Everything will be fine. But let me reference that little line about my year 9 and how it is a long time. Now put your own mind behind them prison boy lines.
You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game. Yeah, man. You're tuned in to $1 million worth of game, man. That was Hemo Vibes, right?
Hevo Vibes.
Hevo Vibes, man.
HVO Vibes.
Vibes. 19,
Check him out on YouTube, man.
99 official spitting. You know how that go. But listen, man, I'm right here with the one and only, man. This is the West Side edition, man. I'm right here with Gilly
the King, nigga. You don't introduce me.
Don't get tough because we got some.
I'm just telling you. Last night the Pips, I'm gangbanging the date, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you?
Don't get tough, man. Listen, we ain't gotta get tough, man. Don't do that, man.
Gangbanging the date.
Listen, oh man, you say whatever, man.
I go by the name of Gilly the King.
I'm Wallow 267. Got my man Tony the closer here. We got some special guests today.
227, man.
I mean, what you mean 227? It's 267, man.
Oh, 227. I thought it was.
Don't do that. Come on, man. Don't do that because we on your side.
Yeah, is that where he got the name from?
That's what I'm saying. See, this is. Come on, you. We got two special people today. Two special individuals. Two of my track mates in the penitentiary, man, and two institutionalized brothers. That's
extremely institutionalized.
Extremely institutionalized.
I sit on the phone with us four together, and all they do is have jail stories, and I'm like, all right, cool.
That smoked salmon was everything. Smoked clams.
No.
Hold on, before we get into that, let's get into our first sponsor.
Powered by Barstool Sports.
$1 million worth of game is brought to you by Amazon Music. I've told you I've been using Amazon Music for a while. It's been amazing from the start. As a part of my Prime Day, Prime members can get 4 months of Amazon Music unlimited for just 99 cents. That access to 60 million songs on demand, ad free. That means you ain't got to listen to no commercials. You ain't got to listen to no ads for less than $1.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that.
For less than $1.
I didn't know that.
So
you can play songs you want when you want. Just all you got to do is stream it. Amazon Music. Thousands of podcasts, no charge, along with thousands of stations and top playlists. So make sure you get the Amazon Music right now. Go to Amazon, download Amazon /millions, Amazon.com/millions for your Prime Day deal on Amazon Music.
Let's get to it.
Let's get into $1 million worth of game. So I'm sitting here with two good brothers of mine, Big U.
What's side?
WACK100.
What's side?
What's side?
Can you please tell the people from all over the world what set you guys represent?
Well, it all depends on what's going on. Big U from Rolling 60s, I'm from Power Row. But if something's going on, whatever's going on, we the same thing. So it's politics.
So Big U, I see you shaking your head. What that meant? You was like,
because I was born in the ghetto.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm the king of R&B.
Yeah, all right. I don't think so, because I dust you off right now.
I just did that.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
But I'm from the Rolandos and Cintas. I have no idea what that means.
I have absolutely no fucking idea what that means.
Maybe that's Aztec. What is that?
What is that?
Break it down. The Rolandos, Cintas.
What the Cintas
That's
mean?
some new shit he just said. I've never heard him say this in my life.
What's the Rolando Cintas?
Say hi to Cherish.
We're busy, Cherish. Hi.
Hey, Cherish.
I just wanted to tell you today I looked on Instagram, and apparently today is National Transfer Money to Your Daughter Day.
Ooh, send money to your daughter day.
Running to your daughter.
Oh, my phone broke. My phone just broke. Oh shit.
She called him and said, I just seen on Instagram was National Senior doing some money
just
someday.
broke. Oh, you know that.
That was gangster.
So we got, I knew you, Big U from the Rolling 60s. That's what
the Rolando Santos.
Oh, that's
previously.
Oh, okay.
Rolando must mean Roller, Centos must mean 60s.
Well, I tell you, see.
Oh, okay.
See, we're on the same page. You know what I mean?
Okay, so when did the Bloods and the Crips kind of start kicking it together?
I don't know when the overall Bloods and Crips, I don't know what they do. I know what we do.
Well, the Bloods and the Crips originally started kicking together because the Bloods came from the Crips.
Definitely not.
See, it was already Crips before the Bloods.
Definitely.
Wait. So
Definitely.
So the Bloods is Crip babies?
Definitely not.
I wouldn't say they, baby, they the little brothers.
What it is,
little cousins.
They the little cousins of the
what
Bloods.
it is
Of the Crips.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? It's the same thing as the Obama thing and slavery in the White House, right? When something been minimized and oppressed and come up to be stronger than what they thought it would be, then they want to be associated with the down moves like that. He know goddamn well, right?
You see how I'm letting him have his turn.
Yeah, let him have his turn.
Bloods come from no goddamn Crips. Where you get that from?
Now, you want to know?
Now let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let him get the floor.
Facts and history.
Let him give him the history.
That's what we're here for.
So, the first thing in the planet was Crips. The first star was a blue star.
So it was no Bloods.
No, it was no Bloods. It was a Crips. The first thing was Raymond Washington. Take it back to original form. They started doing the way we do gang banging. There was always gangs, businessmen, journeymans, and all that so forth. And then there came Raymond Washington, and they created that new form of what we see now as Crips and Bloods. Crips came first, then Bloods came shortly after that. But before Bloods, there was Pirus. So originally before Piru Street, you know what I'm saying, they was kind of like cripping over there too. And then the brothers on Piru Street took on that name, and they took on the red banner. So it kind of like we all said blood, the word blood. Like everybody didn't really have a connotation to red or blue because we all said it. Then somewhere about 70, I got the Horsemen in 79. So in 79, it started representing, blood was representing the red rag, and then Cuz was representing the blue rag. So after about 79, 80, it went to where the word BLOD stood for the red side. And so, but the Pirus was they was a street out of Compton, and they started forming that after the Crips too again.
Oh, listen, we won't take away from Crips was here.
Amen.
They was really here. Wait, they was really here protecting communities, right? Against some other shit.
Right? Amen.
Is that right? They was protecting the community?
Amen.
Against some other shit, right? But ain't no Crips came over there and
Preach,
said,
Lord, preach.
hey, listen, we want y'all to be the power rule of the blood.
Amen.
We want y'all to be our opposition.
Amen.
Right? No Crips came over there. Who creates their opposition?
I didn't say that.
No, that's exactly what you said by saying the Bloods came from the Crips. That's
No, they
what
did.
you're saying. No.
Because it was a little opposition.
No, we might.
A lot of
we
previous,
may. Hey, listen.
a lot
the
of
same
G's,
format.
there's Bloods that, like, if you go back, like, even for instance, if you ever interview Nick Cannon, he'll tell you his father and them was original Crips.
Yeah, but
Out of
Nick
San
from
Diego.
San Diego.
And it goes the same way.
Hold
If you
on.
go to original Pirus, they're going to tell you they was Crips first.
Everything in San Diego
They was Crips first.
Is that
originated
facts?
from up here.
Ask me, is
There's
that a
no
fact?
59th Street in San Diego. 59 Brim come from your area. You know I'm
Right.
telling the
Yes,
truth.
sir.
Skyline Park.
You are over-talking the question.
It's a branch from
You're over-talking the question.
So whatever
You
the
asking
hell
the
they
question.
was doing down in San Diego primarily was totally, we was oblivious to that. You know that.
Am I Biden and he's Trump?
I don't know.
Definitely. Yeah. I fuck with Trump.
No, you.
Wait a minute.
Ho. Y'all got something in common.
Y'all got something to count because you fuck with Trump
I
too.
fuck with Trump.
No, I don't fuck with Trump no more.
No more. Because at
fuck
one
with
time you
Trump
told me
because
if
he
you
tell
don't
the
vote
truth
for
about
Trump,
it.
you a chump.
At least
I
I
never
know what
said
to
that.
expect.
I
I
never
don't know
said
if it's a sneak attack. Trump gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Get ready for it.
Yeah, at least because
So-
that devil. Because Lucifer, they say Lucifer looked good. and he was cutting motherfuckers from behind.
So let me ask you a question. So is what he said true? If you go to the original Pirus, they was Crips?
No, they definitely weren't Crips. What he's saying is, like he said, a lot of people said blood. A lot of people said cuz too. But cuz and blood, he knows, meant something totally different. It was a
No. That's not what.
Cuz didn't mean you cripping.
No, cuz still don't mean you cripping in a lot of places.
Well, no,
just
we
like
talking
Bloods
about,
don't.
no, we talking about.
But I'm talking
where
about
in
original.
Los Angeles.
The original, like the answer to the question is, if we got to be intelligent, we address these things.
Go ahead.
I don't mean all Bloods or all Pirus. I'm just letting you know the history of it, because it started like on the east side, Remy Washington. Then they started moving. So then, as different fractions, because it wasn't everybody like saying Crips. So it was different fractions, like when it was, you know, you go to different school and one thing is moving, you hear about this different group of groups, everybody claiming Crip. Then naturally, as it goes from school to school, places to places, people start wanting to be the opposition to that. So then, as an opposition, you start having people that say, I don't want to be a Crip. So, but dudes who were already Crips start saying, for whatever reason, they start beefing with dudes, whatever reason. Then they start changing. They change over to be other things.
Well,
but if you ever study the history,
and I
know
know
whatever reason.
and I know it's some
You gotta
fact
check
of
the
what he
history.
said.
Yeah.
I do know it's a little fact of
How
what
the
he
fuck
just said.
you know it's
Because
fact of what he said? You wasn't on the set.
No, because listen,
You can
but
research.
listen, I was in the studio with a youngin from Camden, and he said,
New Jersey?
"Yeah, Camden, New Jersey."
Yeah, they turned. But they got a lot of power rules.
And he said, he was saying he a blood or whatever. So I said, youngin, like growing up in Camden, like how you become a blood, how you become a gangman, like, and his answer really was, well, everybody else was a Crip, so I just decided to come a blood. And I was like,
No, but that shit, we talking about
No,
California.
but
We talking
listen,
about the origins.
but listen,
no, that's how kind of.
that's exactly what he said.
That's not definitely how it happened.
I'm not
Them
saying
niggas
that's how.
had a
But see, you
Hold
gotta
on.
have a history. See, Wack don't got the history.
Hold on.
You got to get the history.
Wait,
You ain't got that fucking history.
Wait, hold on.
They
So
went
what
to
you
that
telling me is, first of all, you telling me is niggas on Paru Street, right?
No, I ain't saying
Hold on.
Paru Street.
No, that's all I'm speaking on. You telling me,
No, they
It
the
didn't
original
start-
ones.
yeah, it didn't start over a bullshit squabble over jacket with a Crip dude. Paru Street, they wasn't Parus like they was today. It was
They was
Paru
claiming
boys.
Paru Street.
No, yeah, Paru Street, but they was Paru boys. A bunch of niggas that grew up on the same street.
Just like I claim AG.
Listen, the individual who got into the altercation with the Crip dude, this happened to be off of Paru Street. They squabble started, went where it went, and they damn sure wasn't gonna say, well, fuck it, we crippin', right? So they definitely went the other way. They wasn't red. They wasn't.
just said.
No. You saying like they was crippin', and then we went that way.
Hell no, I never said the Pirates were criminals.
No, you said we came
If
from
I
y'all.
did, I didn't imply
You
that.
said
I
we
didn't
came
even
from
imply
y'all.
that. What I'm saying
you said
is,
we came from y'all.
because I was only referencing a Piru to my side, so I used Piru Street. Give you a history of Piru Street, right? But before any of that, it was
Oh, the Crips
city.
was there. I'm not gonna fight you on that. And wait, and it didn't mean what y'all what it
The
meant
C
today.
was born in '69. Anything after that, second.
It's second. You mean crippin'?
Second.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Because in our world, we always gonna be primary, and he know that. He know that. One thing he know. Listen, 4, 5, 6 to 1 when it started. Y'all
4, 5, 6 to 1.
Nigga, come on, my nigga.
What you mean?
When the homies start cripping, start pyroing and blooding, you niggas was already deep as a motherfucker. Was you not?
What you mean?
Was
We
y'all
still
not?
deep?
The Crip, no, exactly.
Well,
My
they still
point.
deep. I
But
mean,
but watch this.
I'm on
But
some
look,
stuff.
but look, here goes the point. When they seen it evolving, they couldn't stop it.
It was over.
Y'all couldn't stop it. Over? What you mean? It's stronger than they did.
No, see, I'm not a part of that.
What you mean? It
I'm
was
on the other
over.
side of heaven. You feel
Let
what
it
I'm
would have
saying? I
been
like that.
reversed. 6
I'm on the other
bloods,
side of
6
heaven.
power rules to 1
That's
Crip.
not true though.
We wouldn't allow y'all to flourish. It wouldn't have happened.
How could y'all have
So
stopped
let's
that
talk-
from
yeah.
happening?
It's
How-
easy. It's 6 to 1, nigga. That's easy. The fuck you mean? That's
Then you would
easy
have had
for-
to continue to be on ignorance.
Exactly.
At some point, people have to grow
Come on,
up.
we didn't stop doing ignorant shit till about 20 years ago.
No,
That was a
Yeah,
long time
way
ago.
before that. I started way on the ignorant stuff way before that.
When you had that Jerry curl?
Now I cut it off.
When you was in Minnesota.
Let me ask you a
wait.
question though. Let me see,
When I
because
cut
you
the
have
Jerry curl off, I left all the
He
bullshit.
stopped
like
the
Samson.
ignorance probably with his cripping and blood.
Yeah.
But his internal crip beef, nah. He ain't stopped shit.
No, well, yeah.
When you went to the pen. You read
No,
you read,
before I
That
went to the
nigga
pen.
couldn't even walk a yard with
What?
more than 4 60s on the yard.
That's
Why do
because
you
I
think
was
that
at-
was?
That's because I
Why
was
do
at
you
the
think
police.
they would say, dude right here in this file can't be on the yard if it's any more than 4 or 5?
This was in
on
the whole
system?
state
Because I
penitentiary?
had-
Straight up.
Yeah.
The whole state.
Because
The whole state.
that's come from ignorance.
That because I was
Damn.
at the police.
No. They didn't say, oh my God.
in a prison yard.
My case was on the police.
So
Oh,
okay,
the
so
nigga,
what was your
did his
case?
thing.
Majority of my cases was on officers, starting from my incarceration in 1991. All of my cases was on officers.
Because you really knew karate though, right?
I knew him. I grew up with him. We grew up
No, I'm
together.
saying you. No, I'm not the nigga karate. I'm talking about you know
Yeah.
karate.
Yeah, me and
Jiu-jitsu
Wallow-
stuff.
Yes,
No,
thank
Wallow
you.
don't know
My name is the
shit.
fuck out here.
No.
People know my name
Okay,
out here in the
okay,
martial
okay,
arts. Joe.
okay,
He know
okay,
that. They
no,
was talking
fuck
about me in
outta
this
here.
prison.
Fuck outta here.
They was talking about me
Fuck
and
outta here.
Tino and San Quentin.
Hey, I know what both of you niggas got in common. Y'all both got black belts in jail jitsu, bitch.
That's the same shit.
Real. I'm
Fuck
glad
that shit
I
count.
wasn't institutionalized.
Fuck you,
the way
man.
they
Me and
were.
you was just talking about Chi-Chi's this morning. Making you
I
talking
don't
some-
know nothing about
you
no
like-
Chi-Chis.
Get the fuck up.
I don't know nothing about Chi-Chis.
Hey, he woke up
You
with
talking all his? Oh yeah,
Listen,
Wallow
what
the
is
smoked
Chi-Chi?
salmon.
Listen,
I had the
listen,
smoked clams.
listen.
He fucking he lied.
Chicha
The
rolls
rice and all that
is
shit.
what they-
He front.
No,
What is
no.
Chi-Chi?
The shit.
What is Chi-Chi?
What is Chi-Chi? We don't
The
use that
soup- the
terminology
soup-
in prison.
The soup, the rice. What we was talking about this morning. When you
That's a
text me,
spread. We call it a spread.
oh, the spread.
Yeah, nigga, the spread.
You talking about you
Chi-Chi.
missed spreads this morning?
I don't know about
Yes,
that
you
shit.
did.
Bullshit.
Yes,
A
you did.
spread. We don't know nothing
Nothing about no Chi-Chis.
All right, that's cool. That's some East Coast shit. That's East Coast.
Chi-Chi, that's
East Coast as in the region. I ain't
Oh, whoa.
Wait.
You feel me? You mean
Wait,
Chi-Chi.
wait,
You
he's
know
this
what's going
nigga.
on?
Wait, hold on.
Bro,
Oh, so-
Crips and Bloods didn't do that.
Okay.
Oh, here you go
No,
with this
we
shit.
didn't do no
On the East Coast, they the fuck do.
Wait, hold on. I know Big U not talking when me and Big U got introduced to each other maybe 2009.
Yeah, about 2000.
Right. And
Is that when you got your ass whooped in the movie?
well,
Yeah.
rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. That's the difference. So we're gonna get to that, right?
That was a different
No.
movie.
Wasn't
That
you
was
in the other movie?
No, he was in the first. That
The
was
New Mexico movie?
Oh
No,
yeah,
that
that
was-
was.
that
Oh, I
was
fucked Steven Seagal up at the end.
Man,
was
you
what,
ain't fuck
nigga?
no Steve. That
Yes,
was
I
a
did.
stunt movie.
Listen.
2011 to that
But-
movie. The first
but-
movie was me with him when I put Nipsey, him, and
Wacko then was in that movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
back in
No,
the day.
but I seen him the other movie, the one. When
yeah,
you-
Veen Rains.
yeah.
Shout out to Wacko.
So, you know, I meet Big
Force
U,
of
you know,
excuse.
we kicking it, you know what I'm saying? So I talk to a nigga, right, from Philly that live out here, and the nigga say, yeah, man, I see you be hanging with draws. I said, what?
Nigga named Draws.
I said, hanging with draws? What the fuck is you talking about, man? He told me, no, you be with draws. I said, dog, I don't know what type of kinky shit you on. I be with draws. He said, yeah, Big U. I said, what the fuck you just call him draws for? He said, that's his name.
It's another name too. Couple names.
I said, I ain't never in my life calling a nigga draws, man. Big U, why the fuck is your name draws? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Let me see you on me on them.
What?
That was
What'd you say?
some shit.
What the fuck did you just
That was
say?
some shit.
Because that's another thing y'all niggas got in common.
That was the whole story.
In jail, you was draws, he was panties.
Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, was my fucking name. No
Nigga,
damn.
you was
Don't listen to this.
He was
Don't listen to
panties
this
and
goofy
shit.
ass nigga.
He was draws, he
if
was
he on that
panties.
penitentiary movie type shit going
No,
on.
no, dude, he lying on me.
Listen,
Hey,
This
I
nigga
was-
lying on me.
Hey, listen, y'all know he had multiple jobs in the joint, right?
Yo,
He was a lifeguard in the prison showers.
Hannibal. You never heard of Hannibal?
No.
That's him
That's what it
too.
was.
That's
Oh yeah, I forgot that's his other name. That's his
That's his
brother name.
Muslim name, Hannibal.
Black name.
Hannibal draws Big U. This is the most funny part about it, right?
Yo,
When a
bring it-
motherfucker be talking to us and be talking about the same person, they don't know they talking about the same person.
Wow.
Hey, Big U, what's up? Shit, nothing much. Yeah, I seen that nigga draws the other day.
That's crazy, man.
Remember Game did that shit.
hey, why they call you draws though?
Cousin was saying,
He don't want to see.
I don't know.
Let me find out you was old kinky nigga up the joint.
No, he wasn't.
I call him
so snatcher.
Big U.
No, niggas might have got the shit whooped out of them.
Young niggas like this.
I call him Big
Young
U.
niggas all on the tits. I'm here come draws.
Think of draws.
No, I wasn't
If
doing
I'm trying to
that.
get his attention, I text him Eugene. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
this is Wallow calling me by my mama.
I always say that, but listen,
man.
let me ask you a question, man. Was you up there with the nigga? Was you up there?
My mama give it name, man.
Yeah.
I whooped
You
his
motherfuckers.
Hey,
I ain't worried about that.
That's
Shit, I
who
know
you
Mark
need to
Short.
talk to. His mama?
Yeah. She the real gangster.
Oh, his mama? I heard him shut him down like 2 weeks ago on the phone.
Oh, no.
Oh, shut him. We was
What
like
she tell
five
him?
of us on the phone.
What she tell him?
She shut him down. She
What?
told him,
Call me
You
a
got-
buster. or
Buster,
something.
you got
What
your
said,
damn
coward
nerves.
or
Had your
something?
mama waiting 2-3 hours.
She called you a
Ooh,
buster.
Oh, man.
But hold up.
No. Hold up.
Hold
Before
up.
you
Fuck
get into
that.
that. Wait,
Before you get into that.
No. That ain't worse than his
His
wife.
woman, your woman too. Y'all had to get permission to come
You
outside.
I had to text
Both
your
y'all
woman,
niggas
could
had to
you
get
come through the
permission.
pocket?
No,
All that
that
gangsta
don't
No,
shit.
nigga,
What?
we
Hold
know
up.
you lying.
Hey, he all
don't
on the
happen.
gram. Yeah, nigga, we can squat.
Bro,
We can
I'm
swap,
telling you,
nigga. I'll pull up
from
on
the
you right
set.
now.
I'm telling you, niggas.
Hey,
I had
you will
muscles
tell you
back
this.
in '89.
Big, you will tell you this. I always take a day. Man, I know he was running. I was running every goddamn. When we was just out in Atlanta, we running. We get to the room at 5 in the morning, back up 8 in the morning, running again. So when I get back off the plane, I
Watch your
usually
foot,
take
man.
a
You fucking
day to just calm
So,
down.
okay,
and come back
so
out.
let's get this right.
I'm only here because it's y'all.
Because you was running and you, that's why I
Yeah,
had
they
to.
get
Wait,
permission.
wait,
You had to
that's
ask your
why I had
wife.
to ask boss lady, could you
You had
go?
to ask boss
Because you
lady.
damn sure turned that phone.
Well, she was supposed to come up with an excuse for me not to come. Because I set it up for the morning. And then once she said I could come, you could go, I had to get up here and come down here.
You was late.
Oh, but hold on, let me tell you about.
I wasn't even at,
we
I was hiding out at
hold
the
on.
Honeycomb Hideout.
We in the
wasn't even
Dominican
supposed to come
Republic, right?
No.
We wasn't even supposed to come around.
Listen, we in the Dominican Republic, right? No, matter of fact, we in St. Thomas. Me, my wife, Big U, his wife,
Big softy.
Ving Range. You know?
Break right down as soon as you say something.
So we sitting at the table. His wife Stacy tell him, "Yeah, nigga, because you're getting soft." Out of nowhere, they was having a personal conversation.
Hold on. You know Stacy Don Muto. What? Whoop. Yeah.
So
his
you
offspring,
got your woman
his
up
offspring
and down
come
there.
through a home girl. Yeah.
You don't marry in, you go out.
No, hold on. No. Stacy
no,
Don
that-
Muto.
So wait.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you
Yeah.
wasn't got her out of the.
Yeah, he knew what his
Yeah, I
strength
don't
was
mess with
at.
nothing inside
He
the
knew what
But
time
I'm saying,
it
how the
was.
fuck did you do that?
Because he knew what
I go-
time
you
it
go-
was.
you go-
How did you go to the outside and
Man,
go?
the nigga went and
the bulls
kidnapped
ain't put-
one.
They ain't put nothing. They ain't go through it with you about that.
I went through it with a couple of them. I had to train a couple of them in the right way.
Hey, look, his enemies too. He went to. He didn't go to like some
to
just
train them
neutral
coming
homies. He go to his rolling 60s direct enemies.
No, these niggas was in love with her.
Huh?
I'm talking about. I had to whoop a couple of niggas.
Damn.
For real. Like,
But let me tell you, she tell a nigga, you know, I don't even think it was for the rest of the table to hear. But she tell a
tell
nigga
him?
on some deep shit. She said, "Yeah, nigga, because you're getting soft."
What?
And he say, "Hey,
So
hey,
let me tell
no,
you.
no, hold on."
What
He
the
say,
fuck?
I'm gonna
"No,
give you
no,
a prime
hold
example of
on,
what
hold on,
happened.
wait, hold
Hold
on,
on.
hold
I'm gonna
on,
give you a
wait,
prime
hold
example.
on."
You gonna
After I
agree
tell
with
his
me
story,
100.
after I
Right.
tell his story, right? So you know me,
It was more to the
no,
story.
I'm instigating. Damn, getting soft. So now it's out the whole table. She looked right at me. Yeah, Gilly, nigga, getting soft.
Now I'ma tell
So
you.
now he gotta say. Now he gotta speak up. No. See, what I tell you about? I ain't getting so. One of my homies was at your house, and he did something she ain't like. She wanted me to break the nigga arm, and I ain't break the nigga. Yeah, she looked at him and
that's
said,
not what
"Listen."
happened.
She looked at him and said, "Yeah, you
I'm
should
gonna
have
give you
broke
an
his
analogy.
fucking
No, I'm gonna
arm."
give you an
That's
analogy.
my
No,
sister.
I'm gonna give you an
She let
analogy.
me in. I go to sleep.
Now catch this analogy. Catch this analogy. You remember how you called me about Lil Youngster, our little family? He did some fuck shit,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and so you could have cut his head off,
Yeah.
or cut an ear off.
But we don't.
Stacy was like, "You should have cut the nigga ear off, or you should have did something to him." I'm
Broke
like,
the
no.
nigga arm.
Down.
he
The
wasn't
only difference is
Stacy a
the
gangster.
reason why a woman doesn't
She a
rule a
homie.
nation. Reason why a woman shouldn't rule a nation
'Cause they
she
emotional.
will rule with emotion.
Emotions.
And a man won't. Because I understand. Sometimes if I do something, Let me explain it to
But
you.
you acted off emotion.
So you telling
No, I
me
you
didn't.
just beat
you
a
telling me
whole.
whoever it was one like our
It
little
didn't
dude.
warrant.
Okay.
It didn't warrant me because I could have lost more by being physical with one of the little homies who did something wrong, or I could have let that go and let everybody else see that I show mercy sometime. And her mind is no, cut his ear off. You should at least cut his ear. You should have got something. But every time you don't use Bron.
So okay, so it's safe to say that it was growth involved.
It was growth. That's
No,
what I
no,
and
definitely.
she was like, no, you getting soft. She like, you should have. And I'm like, no, but look
But
at where
then
now.
if we
Now he's
don't
in the
do it
fold,
that way-
never had another product since then. Still doing everything he's
But
supposed
hold
to.
on, though, bro. If we don't do it that way and we taking count, then they telling us we should make better decisions.
And we being too mean. You know, I learned from youngsters. Let me tell you something. I had a situation having one of my homeboys. He didn't pay a debt, and he didn't do something. And I called one of my other little homies. Said, "Look, bring him to me." So when he got to me, but before he got to my little homie, my other little homie said, you like pops, you know, you like Like, man, you gonna have niggas scared in the world because we can't make one mistake. And so ever since my little homeboy said that to me, and he was basically talking for simply for somebody else. He wasn't even the one who was on the table. But he made me realize, like, okay, you can't just be bronze all the way. And I hate to give a story on like one of my close friends.
Well, here go the problem
from
with
Main
that.
Street.
But you know what
Let
the
me tell
problem
you.
was, right? With that.
Let me give you one more
Here
story.
go the problem, though, bro.
Del Dog. Prime example.
Here go the problem. Yeah, real shit. Here go the
Prime
problem,
example.
right? You got our generations, we kind of grew up with we was running our own shit and fuck what you talking about, right? So with coming up like that, right, we never got in trouble because it was a problem. Yeah. Even if we was wrong, we squatted up because we had the squad, we was head of our squads, and we went at the problem, whether it was a homie, some enemies, some older niggas, whoever it was. So as you get older, right, you're not really used to dealing with, we just gonna smash you.
Right.
So by him saying, and he right, because by him mentioning Del Dog, you gotta remember it's some young niggas in there that got some of your traits.
Right.
That'll knock your ass down.
Right.
Right? So and some of these dudes are I like the teacher and student over the shot caller thing.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these dudes we teachers to them as students, and one day they'll fill our shoes, right? And then hopefully we've taught them to show a little mercy, I have a little patience, because you can't take a real motherfucker and break him when he had this early stage of growth to where he doesn't really turn into what he could have become because we wasn't great teachers. It's like if a motherfucker that really can't read and you started teaching him how to read, you like, you stupid motherfucker. You can't sound out the word. He'll never learn how to sound out the goddamn word.
Right.
Gil say that to me about my nephew a lot because I be on him.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I just be on him. Because
you breaking him though.
No. I be on him. He ain't in the streets and all that, but I be on him because I'm not saying that. I understand what's going on with the youth, and I understand how a simple ride you could lose your life. A caption on Instagram, you could lose your life. Like, it's different. So I just be so much like just paranoid and just be up on him about every little move. Like, no, you gotta, and Gil be like, cuz you gotta let him, Gil holler.
He does that a lot. He does that. One thing I can say, because I can go to his house, there can be 12 kids over there. Ain't none of these kids got his last name. Half the kids, he don't know how long they been there, but he know they going to school, going to football practice. But I'm gonna tell you what's happening. These little motherfuckers, right? Because they in that environment, they in the 60s, right? So they gonna they gonna neighborhood, they gonna do all that. But then WACK will show up at the house,
Right.
walk in the door, and they know, oh, that's WACK from Paru, right?
Right.
So at a younger age, they getting something we didn't get.
Absolutely.
They're seeing the interaction, right? So that hatred or that dislike or that, because
It's
now
breaking the cycle.
Now they start talking to me, and then I do my shit.
Right.
I've been asking some questions, reward them with a little money. We go over here, get them some shoes or whatever. Or they see me donate something to their football thing or whatever. So then I become unk. You know what I'm saying? So he does
and not a nigga from the power rule.
Exactly. He does a lot of that.
So with that, the colors, right? You know, being from the East Coast, I see y'all real heavy. You know, real heavy on the colors. What's acceptable? What's not acceptable for, you know what I mean, for people to come out here?
You can't. Me and him was different. Like we have arguments. Me and him had arguments. We ain't talking 6 months. But if it's his wife's birthday or something going on, I'm gonna text her, "Happy birthday, sis," and all that. And then if it get a little bad, he do the same thing with my wife. If it get a little bad, I can sick his wife on him, and then she'll start getting on.
Because we know who the boss is. Because we know who the boss.
Because he always do shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It's him always that's fucking up.
No, listen.
It's always the young nigga fucking up.
I'm always the one fucking up.
You always fucking up.
So you never was a little out of wrong about something. Not even a little bit. On some real shit.
I mean, speaking what we was wrong about.
On some real
but
shit.
It ain't nothing.
He tried to go to war with me. Did he tell you that?
No, this nigga.
No. Hold on, wait.
He tried to go to war with me.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Did you not try to go to war with me?
Crazy. Hey, look,
you tried to go to war with me.
No, this
that's
nigga
why I'm more of a brother than you
you
are to me.
This
wait. So you feel as though you feel like you are definitely more of a brother to Big U than he is to you.
Yeah, he tried to initiate a war with me.
That's a with all the shit I had to take because of this nigga.
Did you not try to initiate a war with me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do I show up?
This nigga has.
Do I show up,
bro? This nigga has.
Do I show up?
Beefs in his head.
No, I don't.
I put a caption on this nigga text one night.
I love his shit.
He did a What was that fucking text?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I have no recollection.
This nigga did a fucking text, and I made a comment under the text with smiling faces and some other shit laughing. This nigga calls and talking about, what is that you trying to diss me, niggas? I'm like,
you know why? You know why I did that? You know why I did that?
This nigga is bipolar.
You know why I did that?
You bipolar.
Because he's bipolar.
No, that's not why.
Was you a cell gangster in the joint?
I did that because I
This
can.
nigga's bipolar. Yeah, he did it because
Was
he
you a
can.
cell gangster in the joint?
Nigga, I did damn near 6 years off 7.5. Well, you tell him what that means, bro?
I mean, he called kids all time.
The fuck out of here. I was a fuck up.
But listen.
Modern day
Listen, you strunk since you came home from jail. Is it true that the Aryan Brotherhood was selling you steroids that you was using?
I never took steroids.
Well, you was.
You
Well, how the fuck you was that big in jail?
Listen to me. You didn't know that.
We gonna pull the picture up. We gonna pull the picture up.
Our workouts are extensive. We got high starch dyes in there.
Who told you to end steroids?
No, because you look like ABs was selling steroids. Not only on that, bro. You know, I was one of the dudes. I didn't smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, drink coffee. I didn't do none of that.
You didn't do none of that either. He looked like you, nigga.
Yeah, but you just said he had some panty shit going on.
No, his name was Patty.
I don't know about what's going on.
He was
fuck out of here.
No, he was Draws. He was Patty.
Draws
and Patty.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, listen.
How did you get How did you get the steroids from the AB?
I don't even fuck with needles. Bro, that
nigga was taking steroids in the joint.
I just asked him how he
we got some monsters.
No, I'm gonna keep it all the way real low. I figured out though. Not the new school niggas like Blueface and Nipsey and you know all them niggas is Slim Jims. Rest in peace to Nip and but all the old school niggas.
They was fascinated with weights.
No. For their first Christmas gift, them niggas got a weight set in the yard.
Yeah, weight set in
A
the yard.
lot of us was athletes before we left.
Them niggas was sick.
All of us.
All of us athletes. Football.
What position?
I was wishbone quarterback, a wing tailback.
You was wishbone.
Yeah, we weren't the bone. You
weren't one of them niggas wishing to get in.
No, my nigga, you know the fact.
I told this nigga don't know nothing about no football.
I was wing tailback or wishbone quarterback. Your wishbone your bone quarterback is really it's a runoff. And so the fastest.
No, he was good.
You California got the best football players coming up out the hood.
Or
Florida.
California got all the best athletes.
You know, I mean, you can't send them from Florida or Texas.
Wait, let's get into hold on.
Florida, Texas.
Before we get into that,
California, you can't take nothing from
California. Got all of
who won the tights?
We put out more athletes than anybody.
Hold on, let's get to our next sponsor. Then we gonna get right into that.
For $15 a month, listen, Simply Safe will protect your home. $15 a month. I'm talking about you can set it up yourself. But if you go to simplysafe.com/game, you'll get a free HD camera. I'm talking about a free HD camera. I'm talking about simplysafe.com/game. $15 a month. $15 a month to protect your home. Just imagine having a big guy like Big U standing there. What you doing? Why you looking in my window? I'm security guy. I'm Day uncle. I'm Big U. Simplysafe.com/game. $15 a month. Check them out.
So you saying Simply Safe is like having Big U?
Yeah, just imagine. It's everything. It's cameras and all that stuff in there.
So you get one of these?
But I'm gonna say this though.
Simply Safe?
I want to say something. Hold up.
Simply Safe.
Mary and Suge Knight, right?
Legend.
Okay, legend. Respectfully,
Absolutely.
did he give you the game?
The introduction to the game, yeah,
But he allowed you to be in the world up close so you can understand the game?
definitely.
Was he all that they say he is on the business side? Did he understand this music game?
Well, it all depends on what kind of business he was doing. I would say he got a bad rap for a lot of positive things. You know what I mean? Like you may hear about Vanilla Ice or hear about this, hear about that. But what people not talking about is the little young black dude who produced Ice Ice Baby and was owed $4 million. What they're not talking about
explain
they're not talking about is how he attempted to get his business done with Vanilla Ice and his team, and they wouldn't do it. So he came to Suge for assistance. Suge's first step was to have the attorneys contact him and figure it out. That didn't work.
So this black guy wrote Ice Ice Baby.
He did the beat.
He did the beat, never got paid.
Never got paid.
Okay.
And they was pretty much telling him, fuck you, fuck you,
Exactly.
fuck you, fuck you. So at the end of the day, when Suge exhausted all of the means of trying to communicate with this dude, you know, the right way, the only thing got it done was the wrong way, which made it right. So, you know, a lot of things he did. Mary J, she probably got a story or two to tell y'all. Suge Knight helped her contracts.
Jodeci.
Casey and JoJo, Jodeci.
Hammer.
It's a lot of people to where it's kind of like in school.
So Suge was just hanging niggas out the
It's
window.
kind of like, no.
you
Those
understand
are the ones
what he
he helped
said.
get their money.
No, he helped get their money
He helped get
because
their money
at
back.
the end of the day, he's trying to turn his way in this way and that way, this way, and they ducking and dodging. I mean, this man over here is owed $4 million, right? So at the end of the day, you know, it's a by any means necessary.
Yeah.
He started the right way, it just went the wrong way.
Because you think about it, who not going to sign a contract when they hanging off their balcony?
Yeah, but listen.
If you slip,
if you
but
notice,
listen,
wait, if you notice,
slip, your
here
shit
goes the
gonna
thing.
crack.
Even after you
your
sign
shit
the
gonna
contract,
explode
right?
like a melon.
Even after you sign a contract, when you in that type of situation, if you know that contract was by force and this contract is fraudulent, right? It's still something you're gonna go do about it after the fact.
Right.
You know the reason why he never pursued doing nothing about it? Because he know this man was owed money. It should have been interest on the money. Mm-hmm. Right? So I would say that Suge got a lot of back. He helped
Way more than people.
yeah, he helped a whole lot of
Way
people.
more.
He helped turn 30 cents
Yeah.
an album to an artist to 30%.
Yeah.
Who did he do that with?
No, he did with
No, it's
everybody.
with everybody. He changed the
He
pay
changed the
scale of the
industry.
industry.
Yeah.
He also opened the doors to people saying, oh, what the fuck is that Universal or Interscope's doing? Death Row Records? Oh, who is that over there? Oh, they signing these independent labels that have these artists. He created that lane for us.
Yeah.
Right? He did all that. I can't take that from him. So it's a lot of things he didn't do, but I mean, you know, that it's give and take with this shit, and draws no, because we done been through a lot of
So
situations.
you call them draws.
We done been through a lot of situations, right?
So you call them draws.
Draws, Big U, we all call
No,
them
I'm
same shit.
saying, but you call them. You do call them draws.
Big U, yeah. Well, he knows.
One more question.
See, I think you think
One more
draws
question.
means
One more question.
underwear. Yeah.
One more question.
He think
One more question. And you call him panties.
No, he don't.
No.
He know better than that. We be squabbling outside.
You said,
I thought it was all through the
and I do
penitentiary.
have that video of
It
y'all
ain't reach out.
wrestling that ain't never came out. That should have come out on WACK100
Thank you.
Instagram page.
Thank you.
And that shit is fucked
No, the
up.
fucking won't.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it will. I got it.
And what was? Thank you.
I seen the tap out. I know your kids and shit is here and all that.
No, the
but,
fucking
you
won't.
know, I'm
Hey,
just
that's
saying,
all
we're
I'm
gonna leave that
saying.
alone.
But back to Suge.
But when it came to Suge, it's you know, Draws and Suge is they smile more than me and Suge, right? You know, it's 6 months out the year, it's love. The other 6 months is fuck you.
Did you ever think you was crazy though? Because he said you always
I'm burnt the fuck out.
okay from the yard.
No, just before that, been our environment. What you mean?
Okay.
Come on, y'all from Philly. You go to school, you watching killings and stabbings and prostitution and dope dealing. You get to school, you got to fight. Come back, you got to fight. Your mama fucked up. Your daddy smoking. You got to, you know what I'm saying? The dog, like we all, You know, we got to come outside and figure out, you know, we all is a little dysfunctional in our own little way, but I stay functional by being in tune with understanding, nigga, you know you's a fucked up individual. So when I start thinking fucked up, I'm in control of myself. He fucked up too. He just humble now. He's fucked up.
So he's a humble fucked up.
Not at all.
No, listen. He's just, I think the Muslim faith saved him.
Sound like him, brother.
Really, my slime.
No, real shit.
Let me ask you a question off script. Off script.
Yeah.
Growing up on the East Coast, when we was in juvie and all that, we read books about this side. You know, outside of colors, the book that we had in jail was Monster Cody book.
Yeah. A great book, a lot of lies, but great book. It was exaggerated.
Wait, hold on, nigga. What do you mean? Exaggerated how?
It was a lot of it exaggerated.
How?
Monster Cody was a dope fiend. Crack.
Wait, Monster Cody was a...
Hold on. They talk about Monster Cody like how they speak on Big U, but then I'm going to say this. You can't be a dope fiend, right? That means you fell victim to the game, right? And still get the same credit and the same statute as somebody that didn't. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I'm not saying he wasn't a rider in his own way, but you know, shit, if any of us write a book, you know, we're going to make it seem a little more than what it really is, because guess what? It's people on the East Coast that's going to read, and y'all going to believe every motherfucking word you believe. Yeah. You read, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that the nigga was some punk nigga, none of that, but they tried to make it look like when he walked in the motherfucking room, it was just silence and everybody was shaking in their boots. That nigga was some A-Trade gangster. That nigga had a notorious motherfucking set, an enemy called the Rolling 60s. And them niggas was feeding on each other. You know what I mean? Outside of everything else they didn't get along with. The whole hood's the card. What about the East Coasters? Know what I mean? You know, understand where you from. Right around the corner, 9-0s. Anything with an owner, anything with a neighborhood on it was his enemy. So he damn sure wasn't walking in nothing, shutting shit down like that.
Right.
You know, I ain't taking nothing from, you know.
I really read the book, though.
No, it was a great book. It was a great book.
He wrote 3 books.
I only read one.
Well, Monster Cody was the one that changed the game for people on the East Coast reading that shit in the joint.
And that's, remember I told you a couple years ago, remember the book idea
I heard people talk about it, like he said.
When you read Monster Cody,
you remember the book idea I had? I had a book idea where the book is, I kind of got it from Dean Koontz. I know you read his book.
Dean Koontz.
How to be 2 or 3 different stories going on, and they all come together in the end. So I was telling Draws, we should do the same book. Like, he start off the first 2-3 chapters, and then mines come in, and his pick up from where it's at, and as you get to the end of the book, as it did in reality, the shit come together.
Rest in peace to Big Toogie. Let me ask you a question. Big Toogie or Big U?
As a what?
Just on the yard.
Oh, Big U. He got the record, 32 knockouts, 1 ride.
Over Big. You see how big Tookie was on the pictures?
Listen.
I ain't taking nothing from him, but I mean.
Wait, hold on. Wait, you knocked 32 niggas out on 1 ride.
It was a ride. It was 100. It was
the document.
129.
Mexicans
and whites against 19 blacks.
He ain't knocked no 32
niggas out on camera.
Whack, you.
I got him to sleep.
Hey, look,
dog.
I'm a power road, my nigga. I'm just going. Look, nigga, what's
Whack,
real?
you had to put some bacon soda on that shit.
You ain't putting
Hey, dog, listen. We went for. Hey, listen. Wait, hold on. Let me tell you this.
Listen,
we went for 8 minutes.
That's a long time on the yard.
That's a long ride.
Hold on. So
yard
when you
went
got
down
that,
3 times. 3 people got shot.
Look. Let me paint another picture.
Hold on.
You talking about a nigga that's probably
you had
minutes.
32 niggas laid out.
Niggas
getting up and getting down. It was all.
Look,
it was down.
You talking about somebody? Let me paint another picture.
Dog,
that's probably 80 or 90 pounds lighter, 5th degree black belt with a street squabble.
Who was with you? How many people soldiers was with you?
It was only 19 blacks all together.
It was 9 blacks for war with the Mexicans.
How many
More
Mexicans?
Mexicans and whites. It was 129 Mexican whites on the yard.
Damn.
We got down. Niggas got down.
129
No, you ain't put no fucking work in. You
blacks.
wasn't there.
You wasn't any motherfucking right. I'd have been places with him. Me and him pulling up. He in my car. Soon as he get away from me, hey, cuz, what they tell you? Fuck you doing with cuz? Cuz be on the yard tripping.
No, it was one of them situations where everything you hit, Every punch you threw, every kick I threw, it was one of them situations.
Nigga, we hitting 8, 9, 10 quarters.
Wait.
We back arming 300 pounds. But niggas is in that mother. Nigga roll out the bed and do 5 to push us.
Let me get this picture right, though, Wack. So you mean to tell me?
Oh, he got that.
Big U, Eugene Henley.
Given the situation,
Hold
I'm gonna go to
Hold
the
on.
when I couldn't do it today.
In the yard. 260. 260?
No, I was 230.
230 something.
230.
Okay, 230 or something, right? Jerry curl dripping.
No Jerry curl.
Little curl.
No Jerry curl.
That was in Minnesota.
What you had back there? What kind of cut?
Right here.
Damn, your shit you had already had
That
the convertible?
activator fried his head. Killed his roots.
You had already had the convertible?
Sure.
And you just in the yard just...
Well, now you know what? But you know what? But then you got to mix the street fighting in with that too. You got to mix the straight, the initial takeoff.
No exaggeration. They came to me the next day with the tape and showed us. They came to us.
You was in the hole.
15 days. No, we was all on lock. They locked the yard back down because there was too many of us to send to the hole. So they only took the people that went to the hole was the ones who actually had puncture wounds,
injuries,
cuts,
and shit like that.
Those are the only ones go straight to the hole. Everybody else get locked down. Everybody on the yard gonna get locked down till they can separate who else. Then they go with the FI cards. Then they go with the schismatic to see where they picked you up. How many knives was close to you? How many knives close to you? So that's how they do it. They try to freeze the yard. So when the yard first go down, we get into the first altercation. We demoing, and then they get the best of us on this side. So then the police come, they shooting the thing, they shooting. So they stop, the yard stop. Then they take off again.
Yeah, we get back up.
And then it's going again. And they start shooting again. So 1 or 2 people get shot. Now we all regrouping, everybody looking to find out. Then we going again. So then this shit go on for maybe...
That's a long time. 8 minutes.
15 minutes. In between is 8 minutes of all action. Just going all out. So now by the time it's like the last wave, we got the advantage now. Because now they seeing like really only 10 or 15 of us is going.
And then by that time, niggas ain't got in the same huddle.
Yeah.
And this was just the 60s, or was this all the blacks?
No, this was I was the only person 60
now
on the yard.
right there.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, why jump off like that?
I could tell you one thing that y'all two had in
Nigga,
common.
hey, I'm hitting hard as a motherfucker.
Hold on.
He hitting hard.
You gotta remember
I
that.
could tell you
Going to
one thing
bed.
that y'all two
We
had in
ain't-
common that Low didn't.
What?
Shit.
I was on the yard. I was
you
in
was
the yard.
Hey,
You the trustee.
he had a motto.
He had a what?
He had his motto. When shit get to popping, I get locked in.
No, this what happened. See, when the joint jumped off on the east side, right? Listen, this what happened. This what happened. This what happened. This what happened. So
You was locking it up?
No, it got the pop.
You was pulling a little evil. I got a nigga from my neighborhood named Lil Evil.
shit.
Look, this nigga named Lil Evil. Name is Kasashi. Real fuckboy nigga. So the homie told he kill a motherfucker, stab a nigga when he's 16, right? So he go to jail, right? They knock his teeth out of his mouth, some shit at TS or whatever. So we stopped gangbanging, turned Muslim. That's cool. I know a lot of Muslims that's CRIPS.
Wait, so that's the thing.
That's some buster shit.
Wait, no, hold on, wait. So is that the thing in LA when niggas want to stop gangbanging? They turn
Muslim or
because
Christian.
He turned
They do that
Muslim,
shit.
but he was still
No.
gangbanging.
We got
I
a lot
turned
of
Muslim on
homies
the street.
No, we got
But
a
you was
lot
still
of no.
I was
gangbanging.
born a Muslim.
We got a
I'm
lot of
old.
homies that's Muslims. They still Bloods, Crips apart, whatever, and that's cool. But when how you come in is where you supposed to come out, right?
Right.
So if you
that's not. You supposed to go in.
No,
and
this
then
what
come
I
out
can't respect.
rehabilitated.
If you turn Muslim, right?
You supposed to go in crazy,
If
come out
you
crazy.
turn Muslim,
Right.
and you do your time 20-something years. Now
He
remember,
talking about himself.
Now remember,
he got something on his chest.
Now remember,
He crazy.
when the Bloods is going at it, right? This nigga saying, I'm a Muslim. He put in a wallow, lock it up.
Whoa, don't
Yeah.
fuck me. They ain't called a
Shit
wallow.
get popping.
No, this what happened. Before you go farther.
So he do 26 years, and then he gets out, and he come to the neighborhood, right? The first thing he do, he go to Domino's Pizza and invest in the pepperoni pizza. Right? He
How you
take
know
one
that?
bite of the
How you know
pepperoni
he
pizza,
bite-
boom. Now it's what's up, blood, this Paru again. Right? This type of shit. But then he doing weird shit with his feet and seashells and weird shit. So he don't know if he assalamu alaikum, if he a homie.
Listen,
It's just real shit.
Y'all please stop him.
No, I'm just saying. Why
Hey,
nigga
he's saying
name
the real shit right now.
This
man.
real shit.
Y'all don't catch
You
what he
do-
doing, man. He owns somebody here, man.
No,
love
but
it.
this is real, bro. If you go in
Oh,
one
listen,
way,
dude, hold on, do
Leave
that.
that man alone,
That's the more than
man.
been text.
Leave
Don't do that.
him
no,
alone,
this
Leave him
real
alone.
shit.
Leave him alone.
Leave
He-
him
If you go in and
alone.
turn Christian and you parole a Christian, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna be
Man, leave
like,
that
you
man
change your
alone,
life
man.
around.
Who we
It's
talking
love.
about though?
He talking about the boy.
No,
Listen,
man, come
brother,
on, man. What we
brother,
talking
the
about
brother
something
that
else?
text you and you return his text. Leave him the fuck alone.
No, but
man.
this is
Thank
this
you.
is
He
the
was in the
problem.
joint. He
No,
probably had
here
no
go the problem.
situation.
Who
Here go
we
the problem.
talking about though? What's his name?
This weird
It don't
nigga's
matter.
nigga name is Kasashi. They call him Lil
Wait,
Evil.
wait,
He got
leave
told
Lil
on
Evil
by a
the
nigga in Vegas. Went to Vegas for his first time in his life. Didn't do nothing but gamble, right? On some real shit. He went in a homie, turned Muslim, stopped banging, locked it up when the homies went to got into shit. And then when he paroled, the nigga went to Domino's Pizza, invested in a pepperoni pizza, took a bite of that pork,
He lied
and
on
all of a sudden he paroled.
He lied on it. He lied on it.
He lied.
He didn't know pork.
But Wallow was Muslim and Christian.
Listen, he lying on me. Let me
He went
explain
to
something
church
to you.
on Sundays.
Let me
and
explain
Juma-
So he texts me, I don't respond. You know why I don't respond?
Go ahead.
Because me and you don't have no conversation. I personally don't fuck with anybody who laid the flag down like that. You get out, try to pick it back up. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Cause that tell me you was scared as a motherfucker. You manipulate. You know, a homie might have needed you. You might could have saved a homie life in a ride or some shit. Anything could have happened. So if you went in that way and changed that way, that's cool. Come home that way, but don't get out and involve yourself in them politics.
I'm gonna tell you what happened when the shit jumped off on the fucking yard. I get in my stance.
Yeah.
I go to bust a move. Motherfucking guard tackle me.
Get all that like
Yeah, they fucking guard
they
tackle
tackle
me.
so you couldn't
By
get
the time
out.
I'm like, damn it, the whole 2 guards tackle me. I'm in a hole. I'm locked up. I'm looking out the yard. I'm like these.
So you got
First
locked
of
up
all-
and running a football play.
First of all,
No, I was ready.
First of all, Wack.
Yeah.
I was ready to get busy.
I get a story right. Wallow on the yard, right? Nigga called me from up there. Yo, your cousin on the yard, man. That nigga crazy, man. A nigga on the yard. He looking over there towards Wallow and them. So Wallow the only nigga that's really on alarm. What the fuck is this nigga keep looking over there for? Blah, 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 blah. So nigga start walking over there. In the midst of the walking over there, nigga pulled a sword out.
On Wallow?
No, listen. And start running, right? This nigga takes
Like some He-Man shit, Thundercats.
Listen, this nigga takes off. He starts screaming like a white woman in a scary movie, right? Whole time, the nigga running up to stab the nigga standing behind him.
No, this what happened. This what happened. The nigga, listen, he keeps messing it up. He was coming towards my way, my direction.
Yeah.
I was already stretching to take a run. I was stretching.
You was stretching to run.
I was ready to run. So
you just happened
so the
to
way
take
the way
off
that they identified it and reported it was that a nigga was chasing me in the yard with a knife. For no reason. This was an older cat.
That's that Kisashi shit.
No, but
That's
this
that little
older
evil
cat.
shit about
This an older cat.
I think you niggas
Man,
was
get
pin
this
pounds.
nigga
I think it was pin pounds, my
Hey
nigga.
man, look man.
Real
Hold on.
shit.
Let me ask y'all another question, because all y'all three, y'all been locked
Nigga
up.
wears seashells. He like we got a foot fetish.
You
and
wanna
some
keep-
weird
you wanna
shit.
keep-
Nigga got a
How you
foot fetish.
how you know he got a foot fetish?
Man, I was a
Why you keep
POW,
looking at his
man.
foot?
Listen, no,
His feet.
nigga,
I was a
somebody
prisoner
told
of
the nigga
war.
got a foot fetish. Some weird shit.
The fuck that be?
The nigga told the motherfucker.
POW,
the
man.
nigga told
Prisoner
the motherfucker he
of
wanna
war.
rub on
Okay,
toes,
in the
huh?
prison?
Yeah, when I was in prison, I was a prisoner of war.
You was a prisoner of war.
Yes, sir.
You did the fucking crime that nigga did.
Thank you, thank you.
God
talking
damn
What the
it.
fuck is he talking about?
Did
Fuck
the
are you
shit.
talking
was-
about,
no,
What do
you?
you mean? So you
I
was
was
in
a
prison for no
prisoner of
reason?
war.
Did you get caught?
I was in prison. I was working for my people.
You was working.
The fuck?
So
Modern day Robin Hood.
Hey,
Listen,
hey,
you know what? I'm not going to even say nothing because I can't. You was really working for your people, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so trunks and all that type of
So-
shit.
so-
all that was incorporated.
I was pushing
That-
the agenda.
Agenda. So your agenda involved
was cleaning the neighborhood.
trunks and rope,
I was bagging my victims.
closets,
Yeah, I was bagging
in
my
dark places.
I was bagging my
Now,
victims.
was
because
was
they
these
were doing
acts
stuff-
happening against your people
They was doing
or for
stuff.
your
I
people?
was helping my people to advance.
So Wack, you went in at 16?
The last time, yeah.
Okay.
I was a solid
Did
at
you go in
16.
as a youth?
no, I just
Okay.
time. I was.
I mean, I started doing time like 11 years
Because Wallow went in at 17.
old. Okay.
And he's, he
That was his first time going to jail, 17?
No,
no,
he
I've
went
been in
in-
jail
you-
my whole life.
He went in, he got
I was in
11 and then 13.
5 years
and then
juvenile, 20 years in
15, and then-
penitentiary.
Yeah. So, but then when he went to the big house
Mm-hmm.
at 17, that was something new to him. You feel what I'm saying? And You know, back
Y'all don't
then,
have youth authority out there?
No,
See, we
no,
got a
no,
thing
he got
out here
certified.
called youth authority. That's
he got
kinda
certified as an adult. He went
Bro,
right
you
in
know,
with
that's
the,
like that's like pre-training for prison.
No.
That's what
No.
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he went right in.
Yeah.
Sometimes they certify you as an adult and you go right in with the, you feel what I'm saying?
No, they did me like that.
So when he went up there, he didn't really know the ways of prison. He knew the ways of the juvenile.
Yeah, that's
And you know,
different.
back then, that was back in, you know,
See,
old
we got
heads.
something between juvenile and prison called California Youth Authority, which is a state. Like even when you get out 14, 15, 16, you on parole. So that whole shit, we pretty much running and operating it.
But,
So
but
if you only-
hold on. Let me
Why
get to
you-
my point. Let me
Why
get
you
to my
don't get your
point.
shit reversed because you ain't got no adult felonies.
No, I just put in for my expungement.
Expungement,
Yeah, I just put in.
So, you know, Wallow explained on a prior podcast that, you know, when he went to jail, he was 17. He ain't know, you know, and, you know, he was up there with some old heads that was showing him the ropes. You know, one old head was teaching him how to box and shit. But the whole time, you know, back then, old heads used to, you know, get their dicks off the shelf viciously.
Get their what?
They used to take their dicks off the shelf viciously in
What does that
jail.
mean? What is that?
They used to, you know, I don't know.
I don't know
what does that mean?
In penitentiary,
What does that mean? What
he
the
was at
fuck?
Dallas, the Pink Palace, where they rape niggas on the norm.
Oh, yeah.
And back then, it was an old head who taught niggas how to box, who was trying to finesse him and undress him, and he didn't know.
So you mean he was behind him, showing him how to throw the jab?
No, he wasn't behind me. He wasn't behind me. He lying on me.
He definitely was. So
He was trying
what
to
I'm
tell
saying
you
is,
to
what I'm
twist it.
saying
Hey,
is,
look.
what I'm saying
He
is,
lying on me.
Look, come in tight.
Twist it, makes
He lying on me, man. He lying on me.
What is
No,
going
but
on?
So I know
That's-
you wanted as a youth. Ain't no old heads ever try to finesse you.
Oh, hell, by the time I hit the penitentiary, matter of fact, it's crazy because one of his homeboys,
Tried to finesse you.
Trying to slide.
no, one of his homeboys looked out for me.
Damn, man. Well, we got a code.
I went from we went
have
from
a code in
Delano.
our order, man.
We went from Delano to no, they picked me up from juvenile hall and went to Delano, which is intake, and he had a homeboy, Big Fish, rest in peace, and when I get to the holding tank, I'm the only blood on the bus, right? So when you get up,
Was
in
you
the-
scared? Tell the truth.
No, hell no. I'm a YA baby. So we firecrackers. You just gotta fuck us up. We firecrackers.
So you went
I
to
wasn't
jail-
like I didn't
so-
go
okay, hold
from
on.
juvenile hall to this setting. Our mentality and
Well, YA is like a junior.
yeah, our
prison.
mentality was like, nigga, I can't wait to hit the yard. We in there buffering work. I can't wait to hit. That's our mentality, right? Because it's like a junior penitentiary.
Yeah.
So when I went in there, niggas was like, nigga, where you from? Where you? Everybody, where? It was a roll call, crip this, crip that, crip this, crip that. Whoa, whoa, nigga, pyro. And then the whole saying, oh, we got us one. Right? By
They
that time,
whooped the fuck out
no,
you.
I stood up.
Well, all we got is one, man.
That means
We got us one. Nigga, fuck you mean?
I'm the eyeball in the tank.
Fuck wrong with you?
But
We just said crip
when
and
I
crip,
stand
crip,
up,
crip, crip.
when I
Pyro.
stand up,
oh,
right?
we got us one.
Like two,
I
three
done said,
niggas.
where he at?
Like 2, 3 niggas jump up, and then his homeboy. I didn't know him. But he could tell I was young. I ain't got no goatee. I mean, got a little money. I'm 16 years old, right? Right. Nigga jumped up and said, "Nah, nigga on 6-0. Nigga claimed his set. Nigga head up or nothing. Nigga, just like that. Like." And niggas was scared of this nigga, I guess, because he didn't say nothing the whole bus trip. But I guess this nigga's a penitentiary legend by this time, in and out. But
Who said that?
Big Fish.
Big Fish,
Yeah,
rest
Big
in peace.
Fish.
I made
and it was
calls like that
crazy
in the
because
joint,
years
too.
later, when I'm talking, I guess Fisher just came home not too long before he passed. Yeah. It came up. He called me, right? And we end up catching the chain of Solidad together.
Let me ask
So,
you a question though.
I
Did
never
you ever
forgot
look
that.
out for Big Fish for saving you out that ass whooping?
Well, Fish passed before I can see him.
Yeah, 'cause Fish died
It's safe to say you was gonna take an ass whooping.
He,
that
got,
day.
he only he was
no,
home
for
about
sure.
6
It was
months.
like-
He got about 6 months that he
It
got
was like 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah, so it was safe to
you
say.
know the rule of thumb is try to punish the first 2.
Absolutely.
Long as you squabble up and don't ball up is what it is.
Absolutely.
And then remember who it was. And when you run into them niggas one by one, you get to
That's the key, baby.
Hey,
That's it.
let's get into our
You know
next
what I'm
sponsor,
saying?
man.
Let's get into
Or
our
knock
next sponsor,
32 of
man.
them out at once.
One thing about
He's
this,
gonna keep swinging.
if you out there and you got a e-commerce, you doing anything, use what I use, ShipStation.com. Listen, you get free 60 days when you use code GAME on ShipStation.com. One thing about ShipStation, got one interface. I don't care if you're on Amazon. I don't care if you're on ST, your own website. ShipStation bring everything into one interface. I'm talking about UPS. I'm talking about some FedEx. Whatever you use, United States Postal Service, go to ShipStation.com. They'll take care of everything for you. Once again, you get free 60 days when you use the code GAME, ShipStation.com. Now,
Hold on. Let's get into this, right? Because I know WAC, do you fuck with real estate?
heavy.
Heavy.
Been doing real estate probably since about 2000. Last 20 years.
I know y'all
heavy.
fuck with real estate.
Both
this is my
sides
man,
of it.
this is my guy right here, Tony the Closer.
Both
He's
sides of it.
heavy in the real estate. He's heavy in teaching the real estate.
Both sides of it though. Commercial, from the credit repair.
Tone, hold the mic up, Tone.
So residential and commercial.
Both of them.
Yeah. So that's what I do. I do. Really, I've been getting a lot of people in the game with wholesaling. I don't know if you're familiar with wholesaling. That's on the single family side, right? Residential. Basically putting people in the position to start without no money. A lot of times people get in the real estate game, they think you gotta have either a real estate license or a lot of cash up front. But I'm teaching people a strategy basically where you buying basically the properties using a contract and then selling the contract to a cash investor on the back end. So you basically middlemaning. And it's been a big plug for people. Selling the paperwork. Selling the contract essentially. So I get the contract from a homeowner and then sell the contract to a buyer. You know, just basically in real estate.
Your game is to know people like us.
Correct.
That want to buy the real estate.
Connecting the dots. That's the whole game.
But see, I'm gonna cut you out because you costing me money.
Nah,
So what I did,
my joint cheap.
I sent my wife to school to get her real estate license. On the flip side, I got a my finance guy, Travis Wilson, right? He handles A to Z, whether it's whether we got to fix the credit, whether it's paperwork, whatever got to happen, it got to happen. So, like right now, I got a $2 million home. So I send my wife in to represent the buyer and the seller, and then we do the finance side, which is 3 points there, it's 3 points on the other side, and then that's how I've been working it.
So I can help you out with something. So it's good that you got, you know, the people that can help you save the money on actually buying and selling the real estate. But the hardest part for most people is what? Finding the real estate itself, those off-market properties. So I specialize in actually finding those deals, those discounted deals that people might be going through foreclosure, whatever. Because once you got the property, then you can do your part. Yeah, I'm seeing it before people touch it. So I'm getting
what region? Just East Coast,
wherever you need it.
Oh yeah,
we all over the country. We all over the country with it.
Yeah, we
everywhere. Yep, everywhere. And that's so the whole.
I mean, I get the list too though. So
right.
You know, I can track the list. It just be daunting tracking it. I get the list to my phone. Let me tell you, I'll put you on game. So I got a website called www.closersdata.com. CLOSERSDATA data. So closersdata.com, right? On there you get all the pre-foreclosure, tax liens, all the MLS listings. So basically, you know how sometimes you have to go to that's gonna be it's gonna save you a lot of headaches. So you know, a lot of times you got to go and look for the courthouse or whatever to find access to the data. So my website basically puts you right where you can get data from all over the country. So all over Cali, wherever you at, now you got access to real live data of foreclosures, tax liens, just high equity leads, senior listings. Right now, a lot of old people with the COVID passing away. This is how I'm getting a lot of people right now that can make money because they're getting these properties cheap. Because when people are passing away, the kids and everybody don't want to take care of this house. They can't. They don't have the money or the means to be able to manage it. So we go buy those properties and then I sell them to people like you. They got the bread.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game. Yeah, we definitely can talk because I just bought some stuff.
I just heard somebody do something in Georgia that I've been thinking about. We talked about this a few years ago.
Acres?
Yeah, they bought some acres and kind of built their own community.
Oh yeah.
Right, and I was, I've been really thinking about.
They going up like that in Detroit real hard too.
Yeah, and the reason why I was thinking about it because it's other places outside, even right here in California. Like a lot of our people going to Arizona, a lot of our people going to Nevada, right, to where
they going in Atlanta too.
It's a lot. Vegas is going crazy right now.
They only did like 90 acres though. We need to go get like 500,000 acres.
We can do that too, especially if we do it like there by Atlanta. We just got to
do it in that area.
Build
it up where it's just all black businesses, black community, black real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Take it off of there for a minute. Blueface. I'm green face. I come to you. How you gonna take me to that next level? I'm an artist.
Well,
what's the game? Get the person that's listening to the game.
What I pride myself in doing, because I learned, is a lot of these labels, they want you to already be going, have a following, a couple 100,000 followers, a couple million streams and stuff like that. What I've done is tapped into what they know how to do. If you got the music And I really not the one to pick the music. My daughter's my real A&R. Keeping it real. You send me something because a lot of shit we like, it ain't what it is, right? You know, Gilly know. You know, it's a lot of gimmicky stuff, and then unlike our era where the same sound might be around 3, 4, 5 years, this shit changing every quarter, every 4 to 6 months. It's a total different sound, a total different thing. So what I do, the music comes to me, I send it to my daughter. She a thumbs up and thumbs down. I bring them to the studio, see they work ethic. It's like 3 dudes back there just been here a month. I don't put them on no paperwork. I bring them in, let them work amongst everybody. If they comfortable, this is where they want to be, then I do the paperwork with them. But all I need is like, I kind of require 3 records. If it's one that's a smash, then I can go with it. But from that point in time, it's just all the setup and the marketing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You got to have 5, 6 videos done, have an EP done. You know what I mean? Put that up. And it's the marketing. It's YouTube and it's radio's like a number 4 or 5 position. Radio is
Break it down. Break your
it's
position
like,
down.
TikTok is really number 1. Old Time Road broke on TikTok. We didn't pick that up on radio. TikTok broke that. TikTok is number 1.
All right, what else?
Yeah, right. From there, it's your streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, things like that, right? Okay, after that is YouTube, right? Then comes radio. So this is how it works. They do a 15, 20-second TikTok dance to your song, right? After it starts to move and go viral, then they say, well, I want to hear the whole song. They go to Spotify, Apple. They stream it. They listen to it. Oh, I like the song. I want to watch the video. Then they go to YouTube. Radio is watching the numbers from YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and TikTok, and then that's dictating what they put into rotation.
Who paying the most out of all them platforms?
Apple.
Jay-Z.
No, they don't even pay.
No.
Them niggas don't pay. Tidal ain't paying. Nigga,
When they stop?
nigga, they ain't started.
No.
That's why you don't see a lot of, you never see a motherfucker really posting or pushing Tidal. You know what I'm saying? And remember, I can't put that on Jay-Z. He's just the face of that shit. Let's just be real. He ain't in there with the inner workings, but
Who paid the most,
Spotify
though?
pays $4,500 per million. YouTube, depending on what it is, could pay between $1,600 and $2,500 per million, right? I think Apple pays like
You don't get a call for
$6,200 per million, right? So, and then you would say, well, goddamn, that really ain't no money because we came from selling the CD for $12.99, $13.99 to a digital download to where a single was $1.29 and 90 cents after Apple got theirs, right? So that means 1 million digital downloads was 900,000 before you and the label cut it up, right? Now 1 million streams is $4,500, right?
Ain't no money in it, really.
No, it's definitely a lot of money in it.
Only way.
Break it
I'ma tell you
down.
why it's a lot
Let
of
him
money.
break it down, you.
No, I'm talking about
there's
in the streaming.
There's no.
It ain't none.
It's a lot of money in the streaming.
Let him break this
It's
shit
a
down.
lot of money. So I'm gonna tell you why. Because we killed the packing and shipping costs, right? We don't have the CD and the cover and the label and shipping costs. You know, we don't have the buyback costs. Remember, you ship.
No,
Ship
but that's just a
200,000.
cost- No,
You only sell 100,000.
But
You
that's
gotta
still
buy
a
back-
cost.
you gotta
That's a
buy
cost
back
that the
100.
new kids never knew about.
No.
It's not even. It's not even calculated.
No, but I'm saying this is cost you don't have. Now here goes
That's a
something.
cost that's not
Here goes
involved
something you
in it.
got to remember. Streaming, unlike our albums, they may ship 200,000, right? Once they ship them, right, and they selling, and they ship another one. It's gonna get to a point to where you only got 2,000-3,000 going here, there because the album's over with. That motherfucking stream don't never stop. That bitch don't never run out.
Yeah,
And it
but
don't-
you, of 100 million streams, you're gonna get
That's a lot. That's like 4.5 million.
no 2.
What?
100 million streams.
No,
you get
bullshit. That's a simple math.
like 2.
What you mean?
After everything is done, you're gonna see.
All you gotta
like
do
2,
is
then you
go
gonna get a split of that with the label.
4,500.
What I'm telling you is, no, what I'm saying to you is, the way these kids come in now and calculate the money, it ain't no money in their head.
Shit.
Because if you're not doing 100 million and you're not doing numbers like that in your stream, you're not doing.
I know
you're not
artists
doing-
in their first year
How much?
get made $10-12 million.
Look how long it would take them to do it though. Look how long it would take a nigga to
Nigga,
do 100 million streams if
let
you're
me
not a
ask you
top
something.
artist.
100. You know,
Because
How many of your
you
artists?
do know
how many of your-
streams are all calculated together.
I know that. How many of your artists did more than that Other than Blueface.
I mean, Blueface the only one I work through True Car. Let's have this.
What Game just stream?
Game's not a streaming artist.
Okay, but this is my point. That's the point I'm trying to know. Okay, now
Jay-Z's not a streaming artist.
Let's go where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we're gonna talk about what I said. Ain't no music in there. The money ain't there like motherfuckers think it is.
No, it's not there. It's
the
not
money
there.
like money not there like it. It's a difference between a streaming artist, like he said, and then there's artists who come out and they sell push copies. It's only very few motherfuckers that stream.
That's like why right now, sell them no more.
Who's selling? Who's streaming like this nigga Tiger, right?
Tiger,
niggas don't understand.
Lil Baby is
no
Lil Baby
number
sold
one though.
He now sold everybody.
Lil Baby, Young Boy, what's Lil Baby? NBA Young Boy.
The Young Boy.
But the thing is, them niggas
Lil
is them niggas is a new generation. Them niggas are new generation of music movers. Everybody else coming up, nigga, you talking about you got to do like 30, 40, and 100,000 streams to really see some money.
Oh, hold up. I gotta ask Wax something.
What do you mean?
Where you gonna see some money at other than that? Touring is the only way you gonna get it. Touring, merchandise, and all that.
Well, you gotta understand what you're streaming come pub. You can't factor that out.
The pub is last, bro. I mean, it's gonna do
that
pub.
That's happening at the same time.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Streaming checks, pub, no. Look, whether you do a pub deal or not, pub checks come 200,000-300,000 at a time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. But you got.
You know what I'm saying? Streaming checks come the same. You know
if
what I mean?
A nigga do one song.
What about it?
And it's come and gone like you just said.
But it doesn't come and go with the stream because they constantly.
Get back on the mic.
Look, listen. I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna show you something, right? Okay.
What I'm telling you is these niggas get caught in this delusion of grandeur.
These
niggas be doing music for 30 years. 30 years, nigga. Trying again, your ass gonna be stuck.
He just remixed this shit. It been like 10 days. 8.7 million. It's telling me right now, real time, at 9 o'clock our time, 2,000 people listening to this motherfucker. Right, and it's continuous.
What app is that? I need to get that.
No, bro, but you talking about Blueface.
No, I'm just
you talking about.
No, I'm showing you the stream. See, right now, will nobody be buying a CD because Best Buy be
closed. He don't get what you talking about.
Right?
He don't get what you asking him. You talking to him because
you saying there's no money in streaming.
No. Listen, he talking to you. He talking to you for the people that's listening, and he's asking you to talk to the people about how the music business work.
And
and
that's what he's talking to you about.
Listen, and I broke it down to them.
No, it's money in streaming for the successful artists. These other niggas coming to the business with Wallo's action.
Well, yeah,
for people that's coming in like, nigga, you gotta understand this work and this shit.
Well,
you can
listen. But you gotta understand too. I understand both of y'all sides.
We on the same side.
No, but listen. Wack is saying, if you coming from an artist standpoint and you do this and you do this and you do this and you do this, then you can achieve this.
Up.
You coming from the standpoint of if you motherfucking little boo boo from the hood and you not right and you not one of these niggas who able to go holler at Spotify, YouTube.
Well, stop. That's why TikTok's important.
Right.
I can pull a song up right now he ain't never heard. And this nigga got about 30 or 40 million streams in the last couple of weeks.
I got TikTok on both my phones. I tell every artist, go get TikTok, get the streaming, get all that. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Look, this little dude,
but you got to
name Who-Him. I never heard of him, right?
Because who is him?
TikTok, within 30 days, this nigga has 4.7 million monthly followers, right?
What app is you using to see all this shit?
And he got 33 million on that one song that they're TikToking on. Now, watch this.
You can look at it on the TikTok.
Now, let's watch this. So,
you can look on TikTok to see the top song.
He from Riverside.
My daughter do the same thing. Tell me who hot.
Right? From ain't nobody, ain't no radio, ain't no nothing. The nigga just shot a video like a week ago. Right? He calling us because he wants us to do the remix, right? So, what I'm saying is TikTok, because everybody doing it on TikTok, TikTok went to, I want to hear the whole song because they only listen to 15, 20 seconds.
Absolutely.
We send them there. They like the song.
Absolutely.
They share it. I just see my daughter on Zoom calls with 30 of them, and they all sharing songs. Those are streams.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. Why did you explain to me and explain to the listener? Because you just threw something out there. I don't want you to just throw it out there and
What?
Be misleading people. I don't know how it go when you just shot down title like that. Why could you back up what you saying?
Them niggas don't send us our checks.
How much money they owe? What you saying? They owe you money?
That's backing it up.
They paid down there like 6,800, down there 7,000. So you know you put your shit over there because it's like it ain't gonna hurt to put it over there. But nigga, you down there got to go to court to get your motherfucking money, man. Title don't pay. You don't remember when I saw you in Philly?
I remember we was talking to Made in America.
Back there, you don't remember the title reps was going to people, even Cardi, and motherfuckers was walking away from them because they don't pay.
I was
Apple
with you.
pay, Spotify pay, YouTube pay. Man, title don't be wanting to know.
Hey, you know what else pay? Barstool. Oh no, I just went through that. I'll take that.
That was cheap.
You know, but I'm not saying don't put your music over there. I'm just saying, you know, really it's more traffic through Spotify. Apple pays more than Spotify.
Yeah.
But because like I can pick my phone up and go do research on artists. Like I can read artist tell me his name and I'll go right on there while he telling me how hot he is. Like yesterday, I can go on here and see what I've been researching. Are you telling me how hot you are? I'm just gonna pull you up.
Right.
And I'm gonna show you how hot you are.
What do you use to pull people up on?
Like this dude right here.
Well, what is
You
you
don't want to
using?
give us the app. This nigga.
Oh, that's Spotify.
This little dude right here, they tell me from Bounty Hunters. I think he signed to YG. Never heard of him. They did a song called like Blood Walk or something. So I never heard of him. So I don't pass judgment on if I like the song or not, because that really doesn't matter today.
You see if the people like
pull
it.
the numbers out, pull them up. This motherfucker got 786,000 monthly listeners. He got a song on here that's 83,000, 223, 30,000, 19,000,
That's
and
beautiful.
1.4 million, which is the YG Lil Wayne. So that shows me he has a fan base. Now you just got to feed it and put that machine behind it, which is always a machine, either when it came to radio.
How much money you need to break an artist, make him a number one?
Me personally, breaking an artist, you probably going to spend about.
How much money you put in the Blueface?
2 million.
No, how much money for
Break
real
artist.
you put in the Blueface?
Well,
Video. He had a
Blueface
cold bit
was
video.
going, though.
No, but
you
he
know the fuck he wasn't. He was
He already
going,
had
but
his
nigga,
own.
I don't get it fucked up. Tatiana was out 7 months before I touched it.
That's what it takes.
That shit was out. No. It was out in May. I didn't touch it till November. I didn't sign a nigga till August. I touched it in
Because you had what's name first?
Savvy 3rd. I touched it in November. So he was going and moving and doing his
Then he had a
local
work
thing.
ethic too, though. Like a lot of these kids
Oh
don't
no, he
have that.
definitely had a work ethic. That nigga was going around doing schools and shit
A lot
like
of
that.
these kids don't have that. A lot of us don't have that, and that's what's missing.
I'm gonna be real.
How much money?
If you in the streets, if you in the streets, if you had a good 75 to 100,000, you can get an artist to where they need to be, where you gonna get that back, and a whole lot more because the label gonna want to.
Where you putting the 7,500?
No, see, that's not true.
75,000.
That's not
To
true.
100.
You just
No,
don't know
no,
where
that's
to
not
go.
true.
That's the truth.
That's not true.
Where you going at? Let him figure out where he going
That
at.
ain't true. No, I ain't gonna let
tell
him
you
say
why.
that.
Tell you what.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold
Because
on.
I let him talk 55 minutes. Tell you why that's not true. Because see, he talking to motherfuckers, and he not explaining. It's a lot more to that 75.
What you
Because see,
mean?
he missing what you asking. He not realize you talking to a public. So you got another motherfucker in Timberloo, Mississippi, thinking he could take 75,000 do what WACK did. No, 75,000 means you got to be WACK 100, you got to be Big U, and you got to be Gilly. Because WACK gonna get with 75,000 that a lot of niggas not gonna get. What he
We're
can
not
do is
talking about artists.
No.
Let me finish.
We're
We
not talking
to the
about
kids,
that.
You right.
though.
You
We
right. Because you
talking
told me
about
that.
to the kids,
You told me
though.
that
We
and made it
talking
a
to the
million.
kids
about
now.
working the system.
Now,
I'm not
but
talking
you
about
can-
features.
No, we talking about
no,
we talking
you
about
right.
we
He's
talking
right, though,
about
Wack.
we
He's
talking
right.
about we talking about a system now. When you talking about, first of all, you got niggas who can monopolize a situation where he can monopolize situations. I can monopolize situations. You can monopolize situations. I don't need no money to get my kids to come do an interview on Gilly's show.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He don't need no money.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about.
But what I'm saying though, if you tell them motherfucker they only need 75,000 to 100,000, when I done watch niggas go spend $1 million and they do
spent it
everything
where?
that you
Spent it
do,
where?
but they ain't you.
Spent it where though?
Where you want him to spend it at? Give a whole chart list on what
I'm
a nigga.
spending in the right place.
All right, tell us
Give
where to
a
spend it
nigga
at.
right now.
Where to
Tell
spend
a
the
nigga right
money
now
at?
to spend 7500.
We ain't spending
Tell a nigga what to spend
75,000.
200,000
You can go get you two
and not
teams.
be whack.
Oh,
No, hold on. You can go get you 2 teams, right? Right now, that's real shit, and put them on a retainer. It might cost you $15,000 a month, right?
How many months? 10 months is 150.
No, you don't need to. Listen, we playing. Listen, if an artist shows any traction, if you go on there and it show this dude got 250,000 monthly listeners, and he got 3 songs that then did 800,000, 1.2 million, 2 million. Then he got some YouTube views over there where one song is 5 million, other one is 4 million, 3 million. We just talking like that. Fuck a radio.
What are they gonna get out of this 200,000?
You listen what I'm trying to tell you. You could take 2 teams and put them to work on all those platforms, right? Get your numbers where they supposed to be and develop your fan base, right? And it's going to be a label that's going to come to you and say, hey, listen, whatever you spent, we'll give that back, and we got $1 million for you. Believe that.
That's possible.
And I can take his kids, and I guarantee you, by the bottom of first quarter, motherfuckers going to be banging on that door to get him a bag. He going to fuck it up because he's an old head, and he going to be thinking about our deals instead of thinking about
No. Wait, hold on. Don't you ever put that spot on my name. I ain't
But we
never
all
fucked
do that.
no deals up.
Listen, you're gonna be.
First of all, I'm the
You are
king.
gonna be sitting there.
Well, now
saying,
we got it on order.
Hold
We
on.
got it on tape.
You're gonna be sitting there
We got
saying,
it on tape, right?
"Fuck that."
Where the camera at? What camera?
Okay,
They
cool.
want this, and they listen. He gonna be like, "They want this
We got
percentage,
whack
this
on
percentage,
tape.
that percentage." You know what I'm gonna
We
say?
got whack on
I'ma
tape
say,
saying
Gilly,
he gonna take mac and cheese and
You
he gonna
spent
get this
what,
thing
100?
done.
Hold up.
You spent 100. Your 100 coming back. They want to give you $1 million.
Hold up.
Get them people they motherfucking 60% who give a fuck about that. It ain't a 360. You gonna get your merch bread. You gonna get your touring bread.
Right.
They only want 2 albums.
So what you talking about?
I'm just saying.
How much?
But he's not gonna.
How much? How much would you need to do that?
I mean, with them, 7,500.
Oh, I'm gonna wire it to you right now.
7,500.
I'll wire that shit right now.
100.
I'll wire that shit to you right now.
No, he said 75 to 100.
Yeah, whatever. I'll wire that shit right now.
You don't gotta sit. I'm gonna give him the game. I told him that.
No. Send me the.
He don't sit down long enough to
man.
get it.
I'm right
He
here.
don't
On,
give me no game.
shit.
You don't sit down long enough to get it.
Man, you know you got one of them brothers who want to just always talk about what he got.
Hold on. First of all, I'm still in research mode, so I'm not gonna bring
Thank
you
you.
something. Wait.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna bring
You
you
know what niggas
something.
stay
ain't
in
in research, you won.
He just said the whole story, so he can't be in
No,
research,
you
boy. He
missing
just
the whole
told y'all
point.
the whole game,
Just
right?
like anything else, just like radio, you know this. Just because a motherfucker on right now, you come back to him, he might be off.
Right.
So what I've learned is that you got to have at least 5 different teams.
Right.
Because any given day, these 2 motherfuckers might not be off. I just went to Atlanta for 2 more teams.
Right.
I'm 4 teams strong right now with this shit, right? And they all hitting, right? So what I'm about to do right now is test these other 2 teams with True Card.
Right.
Right? Because I got his project done. I'm not going to tell him, go on over here, get his dude the bag, and I ain't tested it.
Right.
Now, if he want to test it at the same time I'm testing him, I'll let you do that. But I'm not going to send you in there first because I'm responsible. You know, I'm from the old
Right.
rules. The motherfucker don't do what he's supposed to do. I'm going to run him this change back and then I got to deal with it.
Right.
So I'd rather go in and make sure it's solid, make sure these people are who they say they are before I pass it. Now,
Right.
if you want to come in with me at the same time, and we both know we rolling the dice,
Right.
I know where these motherfuckers at and this, that, then we can do that.
Right.
But I'm not going to say, yeah, go call this dude and I ain't tested it.
Right.
I'm not going to
I'm gonna say this though. You right. He will fuck the deal. He fucked up 2 deals already.
See what I'm saying?
Listen.
I already know.
I get him. I get us in the door. The motherfuckers ain't. We ain't even had them in the room. They heard 2 songs, 2 different labels. They're like, all right, we gonna get. He get in there talking some dumb shit.
I told you that.
So he was talking. I already had. I had 2.
Wack, let me ask you a question.
I had
Wack,
2.
Wack, let me ask you a question. Wack, we ain't activated them yet. So they just hear the records.
wanna get talking
Hold on.
his record
They
shit.
hear the records. They see
He
the
had
look.
too many deals.
Hold on.
When the boat pull up, you gotta get on that
No,
bitch.
listen. They hear the record. They hear the records. They see the look, but we ain't put the traction in yet. So how much money?
Why you just to do the single deal?
Wait, how much money they gonna give?
I had all that shit.
They got that.
No.
They sell merch right now. They good.
No.
They cool.
You probably could have did a single deal for like 300.
No, but we gonna come back.
I was on
We
it.
gonna come back.
I was
when we
on
get
it.
the
Wack.
traction.
Single deal.
I bust the
When
move.
we get the traction, we gonna come back.
Well, how long ago has it been since you came back?
No, we It ain't been too long.
What's not too long?
It ain't been too long. It's just been COVID.
How long?
COVID kicked in a little bit.
No, but see, that COVID ain't stopping the platforms.
No. It's shut that shit down for a couple.
No. Streaming's up.
No. It is, and it's about to be up.
Streaming's
it's
up.
about to
Radio
be up.
Streaming went down, then it went down.
It was back up.
Now it's back
But what
up.
I'm saying is,
back up.
you could have
All
did a
the way
single
up.
deal for those young men, right?
They wasn't giving them 300, Wack.
What was they giving them?
They wasn't giving them 300.
What was it?
I could have made it happen. I was.
What was it? Half of that?
He started talking that record. He started
half of
talking
that
It wasn't
plus a
300,
marketing
Wack.
budget.
this bull. He started talking like he was a fucking entertainment lawyer.
I told you gonna fuck it up.
Hey, Wack, if you
I had
believe
these
this nut
people.
ass nigga, see, I knew y'all was.
I had these people.
I knew all three of y'all was nut ass niggas.
So let me
Cause
ask
y'all
you-
walked
How
the
the fuck
yard.
did I get in there?
Let me ask you a question.
Cause
I'm the only
in
motherfucker
jail.
This
using
is the
logic
reason
right
why
here.
you should have went that way.
I'm listening to
you
niggas
are
talk
the
about
only nigga
this
using
amazing
logic.
ability
Gilly,
to do all this
Gilly,
shit. Then we
Did
should
you
let
have the
everybody sit down.
plugs?
If
And
it
did
was
you
all
have
needed
the
was
people
7,500,
to go
75,000.
do what the label could do at that time?
Yeah.
So why you ain't did it?
The label
No,
services.
we doing it right now. It's everything take time, bro.
No, not these days. It
No,
really
no.
don't.
It do. It take time.
The music done?
See, I'm like this.
First of all, they had to complete the
Listen,
music.
I'm like, put
number
that
one.
shit out. I'm like, go.
They had.
He wanna hold on.
No.
He
They
know
had to
too much
complete
shit
the
about
music.
He know too much
They had
shit
to
about the
complete
record
the
business.
music.
I'm a go boy. Let's go.
So let me tell
Okay,
a story.
okay, wait,
So
let me ask
tell
you a
a story. I
question.
got it now. My turn to speak. So just in speaking for Gilly, first they had to get it in their mind that they mac and cheese. Because first they was single, was solo artists. And then
He want to sell dope. He want to get locked up for
let
selling
me finish.
dope.
Let me finish.
No, he wasn't. No,
I'm
he
about to
didn't.
tell it. I got it,
Billy
bro.
don't know what the
cut the
fuck he
bitch off.
talking about.
No, yes, he
this
do.
is his uncle talking. He has never sold drugs a day in his life.
One is
He
getting
was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
One is
but he
all
caught
over
a
the place.
case. He caught a fucking case.
They put
Yep.
it on him.
I got it.
I like that.
Gilly,
Fuck
I was
outta
gonna
here.
come to your aid, bro, because
Go
I've
ahead,
been in that
go ahead,
situation.
Go ahead, bro. Sorry.
I've been in that situation.
Break it down.
And nigga don't want to put his name on some shit, and these niggas is acting like nuts.
Thank you.
One of them might be straight one
I'm
minute,
with you
another
on
minute,
that. I'm with you on that.
and then you don't never know, and then you know you done already been through the bullshit with niggas in the past before. So
I'm with you
you
on
like,
that.
well, look, man, I don't care what's here because I ain't gonna be sitting fucking off no situation till these niggas get it right.
Right.
Till they get their math
So,
right.
Matt, can I ask you a question? Has Cheese been fucking your glow up?
Nope.
He ain't gonna sell his brother out, you
He's
nut
a
ass
nut
nigga.
ass nigga. You
But
a
listen,
fucking nut.
but listen, Wack.
Damn
He's a
right.
fucking
How
nut.
much money?
Hell no.
How much money did you lose fucking with artists that didn't listen?
Oh, I lost a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And you telling me to go fuck my money up because they my
No, but
sons.
I wasn't-
Get the fuck
If
out
no,
of
you
here.
told me. Hold on. You told me that they walked in the room together and they liked the looks.
No. It was one of them. He couldn't make it.
You didn't say that. You said they. Plural.
No, that's Wallow talking. We just took his.
See, you wasn't hearing the whole story.
Because listen,
I'm
Wack,
hearing the whole story,
Wack,
and I'm looking at
because
them
Cheese-
the whole time. I'm
Because
looking.
Cheese want to be a bootleg fucking Big Meech. He wanted to be a bootleg Big Meech at one time. We had to say, okay, fuck it. Go ahead and do your little escapade, and we gonna fuck with you. We got to do a solo project now. So he kept fucking up. Then he want to get his shit right. So then now they back a group, and so really, you know, it's the fucking artist that fucks shit up. It ain't me.
And you could take 75 to 100,000 and create your buzz and plant your seed to where labels might want to do some business with you.
Absolutely.
Now, me personally, like Draws was saying, my 100 probably gonna be valued at 500-600 because I'm gonna get things done. I really ain't gotta pay for it. But what's priceless is knowing what to do and having the relationships.
Absolutely.
You don't know what to do and how to go about doing it, ain't gonna get done.
Right, because it's not about who you know. It's about not about
all
what you know. It's
day.
about who you know and how
That's
you
real
know.
shit.
All right, let me ask you something. Rest in peace, Nipsey. When you first linked with Nipsey, how did it go? The music, how did this come about?
What you mean? Like
When you like the music thing, the music
Push that
situation.
shit.
shoot, I was just coming off the grind with Suge, really. And I was really like in grind mode, so I had like all the connections.
We both had
And it's
these
kind of like
Infiniti trucks.
it was kind of like what Wack say about, you know, you really having the connections to everybody. So it was really like between me, Wack, because me and Wack was like one-on-one. So really kind of like to keep it 100. It's funny how when people talk about Nipsey, I got a major push from Game.
Our side, like
for
a
Nipsey.
motherfucker.
Like Game was really instrumental, and Game was that artist who helped give us that glow in LA. You know what I'm saying? It was Snoop did a song for us, then Game, and Game tell that weird ass story about he met Nip with a CD over in the.
We took him on the LAX tour.
Yeah,
that came from all through Big U. And listen,
I be listening to all these niggas tell these old weird ass stories.
No, but Nip said that in the song on Born to Rap. He said that. He said he slid up on him with that
hey,
tape.
Bro, first time they met, I got it on videotape.
Nipsey's.
It was at. Now that might have happened, but I'm gonna tell you the first time they ever met where Game knew who Nipsey was, bro. Was remember when we was doing the video. And I brought Game was doing a video.
Was the Keisha Cole one?
I'm with that mansion, and I got it on videotape. When I first brought it in, Game didn't even know his name. I introduced Game. He did the song. Game said,
"That's when I
me and Nipsey gonna be exactly. Me and Nipsey gonna be the next Dr. Dre and Snoop and Gil." And that was his first Game because I had did Game.
That's when I put Bam from Atlanta House, the Atlanta Love and Hip Hop in the game. I put Bam, you know Bam from Compton. Yeah. I put her in the. In the Bam, the one with what's the youngster's name? Scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bam showed up, and she just did the layout for K Slade.
But no, it was a gang of work though. It was a lot of work, man. And
but
really
was
to keep
different
100
back then, though, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you too, like now these kids today don't have a work ethic. Like that was the difference between Nip.
Right.
That made him stand out past all the rest of my homeboys.
And the thing about Nip,
because he wanted it more.
And the thing about Nip, when I met you back then, you know, Nip wasn't on yet. I think y'all was in the midst of talking to Sony, trying to get him a deal over at Sony. Yeah. And the thing that always stood out about Nip was his mentality was past gangbanging at a young age. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you'll be sitting there talking to Nip, and Nip would talk about some shit that was like, you'll be like, damn, this nigga, you know, this nigga really got a head on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? He could really think for himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was one thing that I really fuck with Nip about. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, because a lot of niggas that I met from around here, they stuck in that gangbanging mentality. They can't see past that shit. But Nip always, since it was a young nigga, could see past that.
But if
shit.
you notice that though, a lot of my little homeboys like that, especially ones that I had with me.
Right.
Because it really wasn't like you was gonna move. Like I wanted a certain crew to move with me. Because you need to be able to move with everybody. Cuz, Bloods.
Right.
And I wasn't really on that. I wasn't on that. Period. Right. It was a whole sense. You got to have a sense of owning yourself.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be around dudes that you consider once to be your enemies.
Right.
And if that was your mentality, I didn't want you around me.
Right.
So when I came home, I was instilling that.
Right.
So it was
because you was just fighting in the yard with niggas that wasn't Crips.
No, I was writing for exactly. I was fighting in the yard with niggas who was just black.
Right.
Black men.
Right.
Because in the riots you was talking about, it wasn't no Rolling Sixties. I was the only one on that yard that would have been affiliated with that.
Right.
But going to the mindset when I came home, you gotta understand when I came home, my little homies who came to mess with me already knew where I was.
Right.
They already knew I was dealing with Suge.
Right.
They already knew I was dealing with Wack.
Right.
They already knew I was running, how my mindset was. You know what I'm saying? It was, if I'm bringing you in, I bring you in to be a certain way. And the rap and respected a certain way. OSBS is the same way. My group right now. What's Up Mickey. These kids are all the same way. They know my mentality, so they take on that mentality. I ain't going nowhere gang banging. I don't care if mother say cuz, blood, what's up, so whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So you ain't gonna come to the door with me doing that.
Right.
We don't.
So when I came home, you gotta remember, before I even took Nip out, there was coaching and teaching going on.
Right.
Cause see, that's what don't happen today. Right. You don't get none of these youngsters with no cultural teaching. When I first started bringing him around y'all, we was already talking about what the videos was gonna be, what the songs gonna be. We're gonna represent the hood, but we ain't gonna diss nobody in none of these videos.
Right.
You gotta remember, I studied all the videos.
Right.
I shot all the Nipsey first videos. You know what I'm saying? I shot them. You're gonna see directed, shot by Big U, and all them. Bullets Ain't No Name, Crips, and all that shit we did. I did that. I went through every video and made sure nobody hood was crossed out, nobody was being dissed. You know what I mean? But we all got subs because that's how we talk. You know what I mean?
Claiming his shit.
And he was the first one. You got to remember this. Nipsey could have never became Nipsey unless he was with his big homeboy.
Right.
Because niggas didn't want him to be. First, they didn't want him to call himself Nipsey.
First of all,
They was like, it's already a dude named
fuck
Nipsey
all that.
Russell.
Listen.
Change that.
Listen,
They didn't
the
want him to say
doors wouldn't
60.
have opened. Because one thing you got to respect about it,
Is
at that time, on the corporate side of it, and the mainstream artists,
Yeah.
the Bloods was in full control.
And they
He
didn't want
was
no
the,
Crips.
we was not finna open no doors. Out of pure respect of Big U, the doors open.
What you mean the Bloods was in control? Break that
The
down.
fuck you mean?
all the labels,
All the labels,
radio,
all the indies,
I mean, then it's
all
still
the
like
big
that now.
artists, whether they was from Cali or they was from New Orleans or whether they was from the East Coast, it was a blood dominating system at
Yeah.
the time.
Damn.
So when Big U come through the door, it was a pure respect thing. Whatever he needed, we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? It
This
wasn't
shit
about
ain't changed, really.
and then not only that, he'll tell you. I argue with him about a lot of shit. Like we go back and forth, but ultimately, if he say, "Look, bro, this what I need," we gonna do that. It's the same thing with me. I can go over there. Oh, he advised me against it. If I'm standing real firm on it, he gonna say, "Fuck it, here." Right? So he kicked open a lot of doors. Man, Rolling 60s is one of the most hated motherfucking gangs in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody looking to bend over backwards to help them niggas.
Right.
But we do business though.
No, they do. No,
we
this
a
is
lot of proper
realistic
business,
because of
throughout
the work
city.
they put in
Yeah.
and the whole overall thing. It was. We didn't. No disrespect. We didn't do that for 60s. We did that for Big U from 60s.
And let me explain. Let me
real
be clear.
shit.
Let me be clear. What he talking about is on the business side and on the music side.
Right.
Because a lot of us can destroy you without ever even talking to you.
Right.
A lot of this can say in the background,
Yeah.
I don't fuck with dude.
And they
Or
ain't
we
gonna
don't fuck with
you.
dude. Or we don't
It's
do
gonna
business with
happen
dude.
like
And then a lot of those don't open.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And see, it don't be like what niggas is hearing like, and let me give you a name. Like say Birdman at one point is the top motherfucker in what is his name? Interscope? No, he would Universal. If you trying to go through the Universal line and Birdman don't fuck with you, and he the top nigga in Universal line, if you a sub label in Universal, it's eventually gonna go through his channel. And I'm just using him as an example because he a good friend of mine. He actually helped me too. You know what I'm saying? But now imagine if you trying to go through E1 or A1 or Universal and you got to go through WACK line.
Right.
And you eventually gonna get through there because they
get
gonna
a phone
say
call.
who making us money right now?
Straight up.
Who made us money?
Right.
They're gonna
So
call
that's
me.
what he's talking about. So at the time that I came and I came in and I was coming in with Nipsey, a lot of the buildings we was going to was dominated and niggas was talking about send me the music.
Right.
I'm talking about niggas was asking to rehear the music we had never even got a music to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got a deal. Do you know the first person to ever put Nipsey in the studio was Charlie Walk? I mean not Charlie Walk, but what's the name at Warner Brothers? Who was at Warner Brothers at that time? Because that's when Top Dog was over there.
Eshawn is over there. Was Eshawn?
The label that owned Warner it was running Warner Brothers.
I know you're talking about.
I want to say Charlie Walker,
No,
but
no,
it ain't
that's not
the one
his
Charlie
name.
Walker was on. Well, anyway, it was him. He was the first one, and then it was Top Dog gave us some time. You know what I'm saying? Then it was Game.
He was still on the come up.
It was Whack. Suge gave us studio time. Matter of fact, to keep 100, Suge gave us the whole month for Nip to record and for the Slauson Boys to record off Ventura.
Yeah.
So when he's saying that it was a whole lot.
K&M.
It was a whole lot of love that was coming on because the way I came home.
Right.
The way I came home was inclusive to everybody. Like you said, Bloods, everybody at my house. Sugar to come park his cars at my house. Just him and Wack. Right there in my neighborhood.
Listen, I argue with my wife.
Block the whole fucking
Hear me,
street.
I would
for
get in an
days.
argument with my wife. I will pass up my neighborhood, all kinds of neighborhoods. It'd be 12 midnight. I go to that mother house, open the door,
She'll call
go
and
in
say,
the
"Is he
man
over there?"
cave and go to sleep. And be sleep. Straight up. In the heart of 60s. And go to sleep. Like so.
Is it true that you was Suge Knight a driver?
No, I was
You just used to heat the car up and like.
No, never that. But not Suge. If you know Suge, he drove his own
He
car.
bought no car heater,
No,
man.
it's a car heater.
Suge drove his own car. And at that time, and Draws will tell you this,
He said,
I was one of. Hey,
He know.
Hey, homie, was you still driving?
No, hold on.
We want to know.
Draws will tell you this. I was one of very, very few, right? Actually, probably one of the only ones on our side that when I come through the back door, I'm in a Benz. I had my own shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I had all my own shit, so it wasn't. I never wore a death row chain. I did business with the homie. I never was on a death row payroll. I've never called him Simon.
I wanted to get on the fucking death row payroll.
I don't fuck with that Simon shit. Right? I called the homie Suge. That's it, because there wasn't no Simon.
Do Suge still own the Masters?
Nah, definitely not.
He don't own the Masters.
He won
I was trying to get a motherfucking check everywhere I get.
That's why
I came at the wrong time when everything was falling.
Hold up, you heard this?
Yeah, E1 owns a whole catalog.
E1 owns the whole Death Row catalog.
That's why I got a sense of control over the catalog, because I'm in E1. So if I want to do a project with that catalog, the vault's around the corner. I got one now. I go in there and just go through and do it.
Tupac shit and everything.
Everybody, unreleased shit, everything. Charlie Wilson, Stoop shit that ain't
Dog
never
Pound.
came out, all that shit. Left album, we changed her name to Nina. All that shit's in there. All the reels.
So let me just say this before we get out of here.
Cause we been here 4 hours.
No, we only been here for an hour and 41 minutes, but we get out. But listen, and honestly, this is the longest episode we ever had. Our episode's usually an hour, but you niggas is some entertaining niggas. I just want to ask this question.
I'm not a nigga, brother.
Thank you, brother.
He's a nigga.
I'm a nigga sometime.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this question. Matter of fact, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. Then we're going to end it off like this.
Charge you.
Who's the most prominent Crip of all time? And why?
When you say prominent, what is prominent?
This ain't your question?
I would
I just want to know prominent.
I got to factor in everybody, and I'm going to tell you why.
Go to Crip it.
Listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to get out again a Big U. I'm going to tell you why. I'm not taking nothing from the ones that started it, the Tukis and all them, right? The Raymond Watts. I'm not taking nothing from them, right? But when I'm looking at the longevity of it, the achievements of it, right? And where they stand today, right? Business-wise, family-wise. We got one of the brothers on death row, right? There's only so much you can do. I don't even know if he had children. I'm not in tune with him that.
Kids.
Right? It's only so much you can do sitting from death row. He did a lot of children's books and things of that nature. But when I sit because I know him personally, right? I know his family. I know his achievements. I know what his goals was, what he wanted to do. Before he did them, I watched him birth. I watched him come to life. I watched him take hits. I watched him be attacked by the law. You know what I'm saying? I watched him bounce back from it. Right? I watched him be attacked by his own people and still stay positive through it and surviving and bounce back from it, right? When he could have really shined a light and did some other shit, right? So I say that to say this. Business-wise, bro, he's mid-50s, is 50-something, right? He's still here, free. He's been free maybe, 16 years? 16 years, right? He's still free, right? Not only is he free, he's totally legit and he's legal, right? Not only that, he's stepped into our community and in his section has reduced gang violence by like 40, 50, 60% in his area. Not only has he done that, he's opened his doors to who I know as his arch enemies, A-Trade gangsters and cats over here, and said, hey, come see me and I'll show you how to get set up so you can have contracts with the city of Los Angeles, so you can help reduce the gang violence in your section. These are things that he does that I don't do, right? I've seen him take kids and continuation schools and take time out of his day and sit with these kids. I've seen him run around and harass the shit out of us. I need this money, man, to buy these helmets or these this or these cleats, right? I've seen him do these things. So when it comes to achievements and when it comes to giving Crippin', right, a positive light of showing where you can come from and what you can stand for, right, and still be here, standing today, all his limbs of same mind and legal, not on the run, being able to move around, multiple businesses. When it comes to that, right now to date in 2020, I got to get at the draws. I got to get at to him based upon the stats.
Who the biggest blood of all time? I want to see it from a Crip standpoint, from a blood standpoint.
Of all time?
Yes, like who's the number one blood?
He used a
of
crazy
all
word
time?
because we ain't done yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm talking
ain't
up to
done
now, up to this point.
I'm gonna say the biggest blood of all time would say would have to be Suge. The one that's moving the Pentium and representing it would be Wack. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't
Because of all the
achieved.
things that he's
I haven't
doing
achieved
right
the
now.
things that Suge had achieved.
Yeah. Well, no,
Even
Suge,
with him sitting in prison doing the time he's doing,
Yeah.
he has knocked down doors, and I'm on the verge of doing it. I got a few
Yeah.
things, indie life. I got a few things coming that's my own that's gonna help our culture.
and I didn't
musically.
have a lot to compete with as far as like a black
No,
man.
he didn't.
I didn't have a lot. I mean, you would say that the most famous to me, if you ask me that question, I would say the biggest Crip to me would probably be
Well, you know what? Let me correct you. with that.
Tookie or Raymond Washington, but the most famous would be Monster, I would think.
Monster Cody. Let me correct
Monster
you on that. 'Cause
Cody.
You got Top Dog. Top Dog from Bounty Hunters.
Oh, my bad.
We got Top Dog.
Dog.
Top Dog.
Yeah.
Right now, when it comes to business wise,
Yeah.
being where he from, he didn't
Definitely.
walk the yards. You know that he one of my mentors, and I'm one of them dudes that keep it real, right?
Yeah.
I could be in the driver's seat, passenger back seat,
forgot about
pushing the
Top.
car, whatever it got to be. So I would say when it comes to this red flag right now, Top Dog is probably carrying the torch.
But not only is that he's
Coming-
smart as a motherfucker.
Coming behind Suge, and he's not too far off from reaching those accomplishments that Suge
You don't
had.
think he there already?
Well, you got to understand it was a different.
So
it was a different thing.
Shitload of records, bro.
Yeah, it was.
But it's a different era of
Yeah,
shit.
but
it's a different
But they
thing.
did probably stream
But-
the shitload.
But you got to
of music.
remember,
bro.
Top Dog's still
Shitload of
here.
records.
But
and
no, we're going to
standing-
streaming though.
No. Look, Top Dog's still
Selling
here.
records and streaming.
Top Dog's still here and standing. I can only imagine movies and other things coming into work. And TDE still thriving.
Shout out
Death
to
Row
Top
has
Dog.
been folded, so his company's still thriving. So I mean,
Yeah, he has a period on his.
Yeah,
he has a
yeah.
period on his.
Absolutely.
Well, Top don't.
So listen, man.
But I'm gonna say this though, between Kendrick and what's the girl name? SZA,
Yeah.
and then
Schoolboy.
and Schoolboy. Come on, man. Them
J-Rock
niggas in
too.
motion.
No, they
J-Rock,
definitely they doing
you
their thing. They
can't
definitely
leave
doing their
J-Rock
thing,
out
but
of there.
come on,
No,
dog.
no,
Because
I'm
J-Rock,
You talking about Dr.
J-Rock
Dre, number
moving,
one. Snoop,
J-Rock
bro,
is moving
Tupac.
some serious numbers.
The Dog Pound,
when
all
it
them
comes to
dudes
the
won
independent
platinum, multiple
No,
platinums.
man, you gotta understand.
Cuba never went platinum.
No, you
Cuba
gotta
went
understand.
platinum,
Fucking Tupac's album, double CD went fucking
8 times platinum.
8, 9
or something.
times
Yeah,
platinum.
So
Yeah, but it
A
wasn't no
double.
competition like that though.
amazing.
yeah.
But no,
You know what
top,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
top.
So if you went 8, that's equivalent to one doing 16.
Right.
It was
That's
selling
like
that
right
bitch
now,
for
like
$39.
Right.
So with us, my
remember
project
it.
is coming out.
Yeah.
Like they say, January, March.
Okay.
It's a documentary we doing. It's called Hip Hop Untold.
And wait, and that's West Coast.
What's West Coast?
Because you got to remember,
What's West Coast?
as far as Crips and Bloods we talking about in the music game. Because
Well, who else?
Birdman got a flag in his back
Birdman of
pocket.
Blood too?
Yeah, he got a red
Man,
flag
them
in his back
motherfucking
pocket.
Bloods in New Orleans,
Bird-
man. Not when I was down there.
Birdman got a
disrespect.
flag, a red
Well, the
flag
Bloods in New Orleans
in
when I
his
was down
back
there.
pocket.
Hey, I appreciate
And
y'all
he's
for
still
tuning in.
standing.
Hold up,
and
hold up,
just
hold
did a
up,
deal
hold
for
up,
like
hold up,
1.4
I
billion.
teach you for
Hold up,
doing
hold
it
up, hold up.
Each and every week.
Let me
for
just
being
say
out
this.
there
Let me
for
say
Real
this.
shit.
Let me just say
Birdman,
this. Let me
listen,
heard Bo
can't
Man.
nobody
Hold on,
take
man.
that
I'm
out.
not
Let
saying
him
about
go
Bo
now.
Man.
Dick.
Man, I'm
No,
gonna
let
tell
him-
you
let
about
him talk.
documentary.
Let him
God
talk.
damn it.
Wait, Gilly,
Hey, man,
Gilly,
let me
talk.
get
Let me
my
ask you a
goddamn-
question though, Gilly. You say wallow on Birdman, Dick, but last time I could recall, you signed the contract.
I didn't.
I signed
He
for the paper.
he just offered me a deal.
I signed for
Birdman,
the
you
paper.
called me.
But when that
Birdman
years
said,
ago,
Wallow.
I signed
He
for
just
the
want to
paper.
do something
that
with
years
you because
ago,
of respect you.
He respect me. He said, Wallow, let's.
So-
You want a label, Wallow?
Let's not do that.
I'm trying to get a label.
Let's not do that.
Look at it.
I'm ready to get a
Look at it.
label.
Look at it.
No, he fucking with
Cash
you. too.
Money East.
He
I got
fucking
some
with
shit
you.
I'm working with. You
He
nut.
fucking with
Cash
you.
Money
Yeah.
East.
Artists, I'm telling y'all.
And we signed mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Grown. They can make
Shit,
yeah,
they
Hey,
grown.
man, anyway, man, I got
They
a
get
documentary
they
coming out.
royalties.
Oh, it's documentary.
Fuck you talking
Hey, what you mean?
I'm
documentary.
not signing off on none of
You
this
telling me to
shit.
get your
Documentary.
royalties?
This shit ain't getting signed
Go
off
get his-
on.
Go ahead.
Where
The
my
documentary.
goddamn
The
public-
documentary.
Yo,
He telling me this published.
None of
Yo,
this shit.
shout out to Cash
Sign
Money.
on none
Let
of
me
this
say this though.
Slim,
Big U.
shit.
Cash Buddy West,
Tell us about your
I got a
documentary.
documentary
E1.
coming out, man.
100 ENT.
You know what I'm saying?
And what is
Next year, top of the year, hip
Shit
hop
ain't coming
Untold.
out. Until I
It's
get my
gonna be,
part in it, it ain't coming out.
Me, Trick, Haitian Jack, Yeah, we got the Great Haitian Jack. Y'all gonna love this one. We got Deb, Waka Flocka Mama, and we got Bimmy.
Oh, this is the one you blocked me out of.
No, you in that
He
one.
blocked us
It's
the fuck out of it.
It's a
You know?
fire with
Some
it.
more weird
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Weirdo
Hey,
shit.
listen, this
Weirdo
nigga, bro,
shit.
like I told you, he's bipolar.
Weirdo
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Check it out. We
I
coming
call
out.
tripping on
Hip
that,
Hop
too.
Untold. You know what I mean? It's gonna be phenomenal.
Now I remember.
6-part on FX. They spent over $5 million on this documentary.
He did a deal with
You know,
a
2
nigga
years.
that I didn't get along with.
Man, come on, man. Cut. I'm up.
Oh, don't go nowhere. You hold up. You.
I ain't saying no
one thing,
names.
cuz. One thing.
I ain't said no
Before we
names.
leave.
But
Before
let
we
me
leave.
you don't get along with.
Hold up.
Is
Before
Wack
we
fucking
leave.
with him?
Man, listen, man.
We'll come out of Wack mouth. Until you get it right
man,
with bro,
man, listen.
I ain't fucking with
We're
you.
not doing that.
But listen, Wack.
It's all right.
Before we leave, both of y'all.
What?
Young kids out here listening to it, they fascinated with the gang culture. What do you tell them that don't that they ain't in no gang?
I will tell every gang member.
It's not-
No,
if
they're
you are
not in the gang.
Listen,
They're not in the gang.
Listen, let me talk to the ones that are. If you're not in the gang and you're 18, 21, and you ain't got no felonies, I advise you, so we can have our people on our side, go to the military or go and listen to the police academy. Because I would much rather have you pulling me over because you understand me than them. The kids that's not in the gang, keep doing what you're doing. The dumbest thing I probably did in my life, I don't have no regrets because of who I am today, is start gang, man. Because at the end of the day, it really wasn't no benefits outside of what we cleaned it up and made it to be.
What about
It ain't
you?
nothing there for you.
I said the same damn thing. If you don't have no felonies and you don't like what the police is doing, go join them.
Pull us up.
But they're not gonna let you join anyway because they got the system in place because the credit and all the other bullshit. But if you can, take over the system.
Yeah.
Take over the system. And LA is so arbitrary to the truth. They gang banging on the police department.
Like a
You got half
motherfucker. They
these
got clicks
Hispanics
up
out
in there.
here is half the Hispanics out here is 18th Street and White Fence and all that, and they gonna pull you over and tell you, sheriffs and LAPD. So I would tell the youngsters if you looking at that and you want to be a part of something, go be a part of something that's gonna be inclusive of you. Until we can get this shit right, until we can see Bloods and Crips continue to do what myself and Wack have done and moved into an era of becoming pillars of our community and trying to do that instead of sitting around just trying to get high, smoke, and be about the bullshit.
And we just want to end it off like this, right? To all the youth out there that's watching this episode, you got a top flight Blood, you got a top flight Crip,
You got a top flight man, a grown
top
ass
flight
man.
who grew in the top flight men, and at one time they might have been beefing, but they showing the world that shit ain't that serious no more. Man, we
hey, you know, sometimes a conversation and getting to know somebody and understand where they coming from, you know, eliminates 10, 20 years of turmoil and violence.
right.
It's not needed. A lot of people, the kids don't know. If they really did the research on why their neighborhoods or why their sections is beefing, it be on some personal shit. This dude robbed this dude fucked this dude's wife, this dude did this shit. It be on some personal shit that had nothing to do with the neighborhood. He just so happened to be from that neighborhood.
And it was in control of some
No,
niggas.
I got it even better. With you. Let me give you this. When it comes to gang banging and when it comes to any kind of organizations, not just Crips and Bloods, we tend to look at a black man. I was doing this experiment with this brother the other day. And what's funny to me is when it comes to gangs or anything, I don't even know I'm supposed to hate you until you tell me where you're from.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? If you walk in the room, 5 dudes walk in the room right now, I got to ask you where you from before if I know I can like you.
Right.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So if I don't know you, I got to look for something.
Right.
That tell you right there where you right.
That's worse than segregation. That's
You
worse
understand?
than the white folks looking at us and saying, oh, he's this. We don't like him.
Right.
We looking at each other and it's cool. But as soon as he say he from this section, it's fuck you, your mama, everything, killing.
And that's the
We got to stop hating
thickness
us.
we got to get past.
Believe that.
That's real shit.
Well, listen, man. We appreciate you, the big homie, Big U,
Hip Hop
motherfucking
Untold.
big homie, WACK100, coming out, you know, just giving up the game to the youth, man, and just, you know, giving us an insight on the whole Blood, the whole Crip, and the whole how you guys have grown from, you know, young gangbangers and the, you know, grown ass businessmen out here really making shit happen on a whole different level. So we salute y'all, man. We salute everybody for tuning in each and every week, making us the #1 music podcast in the fucking country.
Straight up.
Each and every week, man. Barstoolsports.com. Get your merch, get your merch, get your merch. I go by the name of Gilly the King.
I'm Wallow 267.
Tony the Closer.
Joe Budden Killer. WACK100.
Yo, come on, don't do that, man. Why you throw Joe up there, man? Don't throw.
Man, listen, I'm riding with the homie on that.
I know, but damn, we ain't beefing with Joe, man.
I don't know.
We ain't competitive. You just talked all this positive shit, man, and you gonna say that about
That
Joe.
nigga's not positive. He be attacking our youth. You know what he do.
I'm gonna stand down.
I'm just saying, till Gilly say it ain't on.
Good.
It's
No,
on.
it ain't on. It ain't on. Shout out to Joe, man, and it's just like that.
Right.